All right. All right. So since this game is more geared towards the Vikings and Packers than really it's about the Bears, I have something to tell you. So,
I'm all
for
ears.
all the cheese lovers out there, I tried something new today. And I didn't try something new per se. It's something I've had before, but somewhere that's never had it. I went to Arby's because Arby's is the best pre-game day meal for any time we stream. It's my favorite. It's my go-to. They have recently, as of well, today's the first day I noticed, and I eat there frequently. They have mac and cheese bites that are deep fried to complete perfection. And if you love cheese, and if you love mac and cheese, that my day is good because of that.
Mac and cheese bites at Arby's, deep fried. I did not know that was on the menu. I gotta try it.
Yeah, DoorDashed some obviously, the biggest beef and cheddar that you can possibly get, and I obviously got curly fries because if you get crinkle fries at Arby's, I'll slap you in the mouth because you're supposed to go there for the curly fries and the meats. But the mac and cheese bites one upped me today. And that's some good stuff. They are really good. So anybody loves mac and cheese, deep fried things, just cheese, or you know what's good for you? Oh yeah.
Man,
Anyway, we got a football game today, and we got Josh Dobbs, the rocket scientist, hosting the Justin Fields led Bears, and I've done some thinking. This is who do you want to see in the playoffs more, the Vikings or the Packers? And that's what this really comes down to.
I don't think what Dobbs is doing is sustainable. It's very fun to watch. I look for Justin Fields to outduel him today. I don't know that they'll win the game, but I look for Justin Fields to have the better game.
The thing is my logic is I would rather the Bears win this game because it gives the Packers a better chance so they don't feel more sense of urgency next week when we have to play them. Uh, Vikings loss today takes a little bit of stress on having to win next week. More so is just a win helps, right? Like, the Vikings lose, a win pretty much puts them there, but like they're not that far out with a Vikings loss. It's more attainable. So if the Bears win, it really helps them make me feel like they're not going to come twice as ready when we come to town next week. But if the Vikings win, it's more like we're not sounding the alarms, but we got to get shit done right now. Because if they're going to keep winning, then we have to.
Yeah, I can't disagree with any of that. I think this is I
So
just
that's why I'm rooting for the Bears today. But, like I told you a few weeks ago, Josh Dobbs, I've got a soft spot for him. So if he can keep winning with this team, like, good for him, right?
yeah, I'm not vested in this game in any way, shape, or form. I
I'm
really
invested
hope
in
that
next
both teams
week,
play
and,
well.
and I'm invested in next week, and I feel like this game has a tilt to how next week's gonna go, honestly. And
I
so it makes it more interesting for me. With that being said, I did place my Monday night football parlay, I guess. I didn't put a lot into this Monday night game because I haven't done well in the past. I stayed away from kickers today because the kickers are always my Achilles heel on these Monday night games when you expect, what do we get presented with almost every primetime game? Field goal game. So I'm like, all right, let's go in on the kickers. And then it's always the kickers that are the reason I lose. So I stayed away from kickers today, even though both these teams got decent kickers. But I went more of a fantasy point direction on my betting. So I took both the higher on Josh Dobbs and Justin Fields fantasy points. I took Cole Kmet higher than 4 receptions, Jordan Addison higher than 4 receptions, and then I took DJ Moore higher than 11.3 fantasy points.
think that's pretty square.
I mean, it's
And
like 5 catches for Cole Kmet, like probably 7 to 9 catches for 8 what's his name, DJ Moore, and then 5 catches for Addison, and then just the quarterbacks not to just completely turn over every play. That's all they have to do.
yeah, I have a couple quick comments. We did see the ousting of Frank Reich this morning pretty early.
Got the
But
act.
you know what? And to Panther, I want to tell him that that's all well and good. However, I think that problem's more with ownership than it is coaching.
I saw an interesting everyone's going in on Frank Reich and the Panthers owner right now because they just got him and he had just got fired from the Colts just previous and stuff like that. Frank Reich did pretty much say his NFL career is over after this, but someone was talking about how when pre the Niners signing a Shanahan and the GM with him that the same thing happened 3 years straight, hire a coach, fire a coach, hire a coach, fire a coach, hire a coach, fire a coach. And they were talking about how they think the Panthers owner needs to kind of look into that situation and see what they did to bring in a GM, a head coach, and give them full range and keep himself out of the decision making with the team, and how that really pretty much turned around the last 6 years with the Niners, how their franchise just got better. And now the people over there love their owner.
Yeah, see, I got to think that as an owner, he's made several mistakes and he's paid out and he's paid for both of those mistakes, right?
Right.
I'm not saying that Frank Reich is a mistake. I'm just saying that he didn't give him time to right the ship. You can't expect a first year coach to come out and just win with a rookie quarterback. I mean, that's a little asking a little much. But
I mean, D'Amico Ryan's doing it.
It happens, but it's not all the time.
But when there's a side by side next to him, and you're seeing one team with results and one team with a coach that's been there, being a head coach before, getting no results, when D'Amico Ryan's was never a head coach. When you're seeing that in real time next to it, that's probably why he got the axe quicker. If D'Amico Ryan's and CJ Stroud wasn't happening over there, he probably still have a job right now.
Yeah, well, Frank Reich wasn't, and now that the truth starts coming out a little bit, he wasn't the one that was big on Bryce Young. It was the GM the GM that's still there. They better clean house in the offseason. I'm just saying they better clean the whole house.
A lot of people weren't big on Bryce Young. So the fact that he still managed to go number 1 overall, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but I'm saying I'm still surprised he went number 1 overall. Because Houston basically said if they took Stroud at 1, they weren't gonna take Bryce at 2.
Yeah, I think it's the owner wanted Bryce Young. He picks the coach.
Hey,
the
it's
coach
ready for kickoff.
Golly, they got here fast.
I'm gifting you the Bears.
You're gifting me the Bears? Well, he's on the 20, trying to get the edge, and he's going to be taken down at the 23 on the kickoff. Man, let's go, man.
It did come quick. It did come quick today.
Yeah, I thought
we did start a minute
later start time today.
No, Monday's the earlier start time, 8:15.
Justin Fields, last 4 games, 67% completion percentage. I think he's still playing for his job. I know that. I think he's got to really shell out really good the last third of this season to maintain for next year.
I don't think they're shopping a new guy yet, unless he quits on him.
And he's going to throw the quick screen pass to Kmet, and Kmet's going to get about a half a yard.
Okay, I'm a little bit behind you, so I need to switch channels.
I am on.
I found it. 923.
Yep.
I was on 906 or something like that.
Yeah, the ABC feed is like 20 seconds slower. I don't know why. It's the same feed. I'm not sure. All right. There's a pretty talented roster here, and as far as skill players go for Chicago.
Also, what's up, Love Fam?
There's the pitch, and he's going to bust through the hole, and he keeps on pushing. I think that's Khalil Herbert, and he's going to get about 8 yards on the carry.
That was Khalil Herbert, yes. I've got the game tracker pulled up so I get the names right. Yeah, on the ones that I don't know. I don't watch some teams as much as the others. But also, what's up, Blood Fam? I feel like I didn't give you guys a proper hello. I just wanted to share my fried mac and
And you
cheese.
came in on fire today.
I was ready.
On fire.
Okay,
All
Chris,
right.
to answer your question, I don't have as much time every day. And
Third
so,
down and 1.
you went
There's a
silent.
snap. Fields is going to throw it. Steps back, fires. It's caught.
DJ.
DJ Moore.
Also, a little update I got within the last hour as Joe Burrow successfully had his wrist injury surgery today, and everything was successful. So, to the Bengals fans in the chat, your guy is on the road to recovery officially.
Yeah, the bad thing about that is that they won't know until after he starts healing if the grip is correct and they got it right. So that's the bad part about that ligament.
Yeah, that's leery. I'm just trying to give you positive news, and you're breaking it down to negative.
This 1st and 10 run is shut down with pretty much no gain, and that was Herbert again.
I think he might have got a yard.
You're right.
I can't believe we got 2 purple teams in a row, back to back, Monday to Monday. They're like, aren't they the only 2 purple teams? The Ravens and Vikings. We need some more purple in the NFL, dude.
Yeah, he's going play action. Fields rolls out. He's going to step up. He's looking downfield. He has nowhere to go. He takes off. He's going to push forward for a few yards.
I feel like he should have made that decision to keep like about a second and a half sooner. Staley did get fired? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Deuce Staley.
Yeah, the running back guy?
Yeah, the running back coach. Yeah, that was a big joke going around today.
The wrong guy. They got the wrong guy.
But they fired the wrong member.
Watch, the Chargers are going to have a turnaround season because they didn't fire him today. It's going to make me angry.
3rd and 5. Fields is back. Here comes pressure. He gets it out, and it's going to be complete. And they're and Kmet gets really
that's going to be so close. He's like, I think he's short
there.
like this
I mean,
much.
it's right there.
I think he's like short by like 3 hairs. See, okay, this is what I was saying. I told you Packers fans were going to be in here cheering for the Bears today.
David Tepper, why not fire yourself? Good call.
I mean, if you're that upset, you could just leave, right? When you're the owner. I think he was short, but a good Bears spotting here.
Yeah, that was a very generous spot, I think. I know he was really close, but it is 1st and 10. There's the snap. Fields is back to throw. Pressure comes. He gets it off, and Kmet again for about 4 yards.
Well, I got my Kmet catches.
That's pretty good on the first drive.
Give me the Team Panther. I know that sounds like a good idea, but once you get there, you're gonna say that was not a good idea. You don't want that kind of stress.
2nd and 6. They're going to dump it out to Moore. He's going to get about 3, maybe 4.
Yeah. I'm saying you don't want that stress. Oh yeah, fundamental. But Gardner Minshew is the GOAT.
Gardner Minshew tells me that all teams should invest in a quality backup quarterback.
He may not be a top 5 quarterback, but he is a top 5 team leader in the locker room, which is just as important, in my opinion.
All right, it's
crowd's loud right now. Crowds are so loud right now.
Fields is back. He looks. Here comes pressure. He's rolling out. He gets away.
He got away.
Looking downfield. Fires and complete. That's another 1st down, and that is all on Fields' feet.
If Frank didn't even want Young, how can you fire him for losing? Frank must have said Young was the best option. It feels the same situation as Flores in Miami. He didn't want Tua.
Yeah, what happened to Flores?
He got fired, and then now look at Miami. They're probably going to make the playoffs. And right with Flores, they were right on the edge every single year. They didn't get in.
All right, it's
So
1st and 10. Fields is back to
I don't
pass. He's
know.
got a little time. Oh, here comes the
Oh,
blitz. He gets away. He takes off. He fires it downfield, and there's Herbert with a catch and a first down.
dog, man,
Dude,
he is one of the hardest quarterbacks to tackle. Like
when
I
he
know he
plays,
gets hit a lot, like he has his entire career in Chicago, but he's so hard to bring down.
look at how good he's playing right now. He looks like a real deal QB1.
Honestly, I think he got offended that they told him that no Ohio State quarterback can do good, and then CJ Stroud came in and started lighting it up, and I think it's kind of like a pissing contest now.
All right, there he goes. There's the pitch back to Herbert, and he's only going to get a yard. As this Minnesota defense, you know what? They haven't gotten to Fields yet, but they have been swarming. Brian Flores has done a great job with this D.
Like I'm saying, like they don't look bad.
They
Talking
look
about
like they're
Brian
playing with
Flores, he's
intent.
right there. I forget he's with Minnesota until they show him every time.
Yeah, it's funny. We were just
I am trying to pull up my thing for today.
there's a snap. He's looking, steps up. He's got pressure, and this time they finally get him. Number 40 gets in with the sack, and that is Pace Jr.
Oh, I still need 2 more Komet catches. So almost got them all.
Well, Jim, they definitely kind of suck without Burrow, honestly.
No, the Bengals don't suck. You want me to be honest with you and tell you who sucks? Zach Taylor.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't like the play calling in Cincinnati, so.
And that's Zach Taylor.
Well, it's got to be some Brian Callahan, too.
I would rather
Fields is back to pass. The blitz comes. He dumps it off to Komet, and he's going to lose yards.
That counts as a catch.
That does count as a catch.
No, I don't care where it goes, but he caught it. I need one more.
And Jim, NFL 7, welcome.
I feel like he's been here before.
I don't remember.
I have a terrible memory, but I feel like I've seen his name or profile picture before. Here comes Cairo Santos, the best player on that team. I love this guy.
48 yards.
He's going to make me eat not betting on him today.
Thunk. Nope, he missed it.
I made a good call then.
If you would have bet on the kickers and he missed that kick first thing,
I would have
agitated through.
I would be screaming right now. I would actually be screaming right now because I do it every Monday. I feel like it's never Sunday or Thursday, but I do it every single Monday. And today I said I'm not touching the kickers because they always slap me in the face. I've never been here before. Oh, well, welcome, Puppet Master. Welcome to the Blood Fam.
Hi, Puppet. How are you? I haven't never seen that guy before.
Yeah. It's nice to make new friends.
New friends. I kind of feel like he's not going to be a friend, but you know.
Wait. Okay, so he said, did you all watch yesterday's game, Kills and Seagulls? Oh, okay. I've been sitting here reading this for a while, so I brought it up so you could read it and tell me, but he's talking about the Bills and Eagles game. And I couldn't figure out which game. I was thinking Seahawks. And I was like,
I mean, that's where I would go with Seagulls.
Yeah, so I was like, who did the Seahawks play? They didn't play yesterday. Because they played Thursday. I get it now. I'm just dumb. Scores all tied up at 0 after a missed kick by Cairo Santos. I don't feel so bad about not wasting my money on him. Listen. Okay, Panther. Sometimes I forget who's mod because I can show you guys, but But like on our chat, unless we're on the actual YouTube video, I can't see who's mod. If one of you delete your own comment, I can't see that it because it doesn't delete. If you delete it, I still see it. It doesn't go away from me unless I delete it. So, it only shows me on this chat who is a member because their name's in green, but the mods and things like that, it doesn't show up. So, I do have the YouTube one pulled up, but I always forget to go and check it out unless someone drops a link and then I go over that way to click it.
Yeah, I just went over there just so that I could see because I got it up too, but
I forgot that we trusted Puppet to be a mod.
yeah, there's a little bit of trust there. Can't spell seagulls without saying eagles. I got you, Puppet.
Yeah, but I got stuck on the C part, not the gulls.
Might have been the best game of the day yesterday.
I don't know. That game really made me mad. 98.2 to 99.2. I have Dobbs. They're out of players. Hopefully I will win. 1st and 10. Dobbs looking downfield, takes a shot on 1st down, and I think that's brought down.
No, it's incomplete.
Oh, when he came, I thought he caught it, but when he hit the ground, I thought it was picked off. Either way, ref says incomplete. So how many points do you need, John, for Dobbs? Oh, you're 98, so you only need like 3 points. Okay, so you just need him to be an average quarterback today to win. What's up, Ian?
Oh, that just hit the ground. Look at that.
He brought it in. He just couldn't take it to the ground. Eagles. I like Eagles. Throw your challenge flag. I threw it yesterday. He still got it. 2nd and 10. They're going to try to run it here. I believe that was Madison. Oh, that sucks. That was a good play, too. I mean, in double coverage, it's a big risk on 1st down.
Oh, my God. That ball's still in the air.
If he was paying attention, he could have grabbed onto that, but he probably just assumed. Jason Kelce Whitebirds. Yeah, I always call them the Jason Kelce team. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9. The Bears defense came to play. We only got 5 minutes left in the 1st quarter. The Bears sliced up the 1st quarter time clock.
Oh,
and he's going to be chased.
Down.
And he's going to get sacked back at the 30. That's Montez Sweat, the newest Bear. Classic Shane clip. Oh my God, I'm going to click it. What is this, Puppet?
Oh, no. Man,
Got him. If I wouldn't have seen the chat, not next to that chat, they're going to punt here. Kick is up. And it looks like he's never called for a fair catch and gets smacked immediately. Yeah, that's funny. Why do you have that clip on hand? That's good though. Man, think about how big right now if the Bears would have made that field goal.
Yeah, they'd be rolling right now.
Yeah, Vikings got a little lucky that he missed because that's what heroes do. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, but if you can't see the chat, then you don't understand the clip. But that's really good. It's easy to get him though. I guess we gotta take this challenge flag away from him just in case we need it today.
Man. Throw them flags. Hey, I think you got a better chance of getting the calls correct if you throw them.
Well, you know what? I will throw them when it's appropriate to throw them because some coaches refuse to do it when they need to. When calls don't go their way that they're correct, they need to throw that flag if it's going to change the outcome of the game. See,
Yes.
as if I were a head coach, I would not be afraid to throw a challenge flag.
No, I mean, especially if you're pretty sure you're right, at least out of principle, even though you may not win.
Especially if it's one of them calls like you know how like they rule something immediately on the field, but then there's times that the refs sit in a circle and talk about it before they announce the ruling. That's the perfect time to challenge because they weren't sure when they made that call against your team. Yeah, I'll be throwing that flag too. You aren't even sure on the field, so go take a look at it.
Yeah, yesterday was a bad day for the officiating. That's gone downhill this year pretty fast.
Mike McCarthy used to give us aneurysms as he was standing on the sideline holding the red flag. I think Bill Belichick's still the best, where he leans down, pulls his pants up, and pulls the challenge flag out of his sock and throws it down. That, him making decisions publicly is my favorite thing ever because he doesn't even answer questions that he's asked from the interviewers. Like, so him making the decision to throw a flag is pretty good. And then he ends up throwing it at the ref.
Yeah, we're 4:14 to go in the first quarter. Justin Fields on the first drive was 8 of 8, 37 yards passing. Let's see what he does on the second drive. And he keeps it and he's going to get the edge.
Wow.
He gets the first down and then some. He's going to get about 13 yards on first down.
I didn't even touch the passing or rushing yards for either quarterback today because I wasn't sure how this game was going to go as a divisional matchup. But you want to know a stat that I didn't realize today? In the last 12 divisional meetings, the Bears are 0-12. Not just the Vikings, like that whole North.
Oh, wow.
So basically 2 seasons worth of divisional matchups lost.
All
Glad my
right.
app isn't working for this game.
First
It's
and
not
10,
bad.
ball's up to 39. He's back to pass. Here comes pressure. He dumps the screen pass off, and it's complete. And that's
Nice.
Roschon Johnson, I think. And he's going to get all the way down to the 37.
Bro, the Bears are cooking. But okay, mostly we're gonna call them bad because it's just true. They've been the worst team in that division in the last 5 years. But like, if you watch that game against the Lions last week, they didn't look that bad. Like, some of their losses are not as bad as but a loss is a loss on the scorecard. So
Yeah, at the end of the day,
sounds
but
bad being 0-12, but I watched a couple of them games, and a lot of them actually were down to the wire games.
first and 10, he's going to throw it again. He steps up. He's got pressure.
Oh my
And
God.
he cannot get away. He's trying, and he does throw it out of bounds. That is incomplete.
They're trying to throw the flag for grounding, but I think someone was over there.
We'll see where that ended up. Did that pass the line of scrimmage?
Who
30
they
not.
beat
Let's
them on
see.
Thursday in Detroit. Wait. Oh, you said Who Day, and it threw me off of what you were saying, but you are correct.
I think they're calling him down.
Oh, no, he wasn't down yet.
Second down and 22. They called him down.
That was a bad call because he was not down.
I
They
would
could have
use
got
my
him.
flag.
They should have called him for grounding if anything. He wasn't down yet.
Well, they can't call him for grounding if they call him down.
Well, yeah, now. Wait, did they get him?
That's not grounding.
No, they got him for too many men on the field now. How do you do that? You had plenty of time because they were discussing if he was down or not. You had plenty of time to get off the field if you weren't supposed to be there.
So it was the last time he played the Vikings that he got hurt. I didn't realize that.
I'm pretty sure.
Second down to 27 now.
Why do I feel like they're going to get out of this?
It's back to throw. Looks, fires, complete. And they're going to get about 5-6 yards out of that. Maybe, yeah. Cole Kmet.
All right, well, I've hit on my commit receptions.
That's amazing. In the first quarter.
Now I just need him to start targeting DJ more.
Well, second, third down and 21 here. Minnesota
I
Vikings
bet they throw a screen. I bet they throw a
Minnesota
screen.
Vikings blitz at 46%.
They're probably gonna throw a screen, but I want them to throw the deep ball to DJ. If they're blitzing, you want to try to go for that deep ball. You just got to get it out quick. How many leagues are you in? I'm only in one fantasy league.
Screen, it's caught.
I told you.
There goes Roshan Johnson. He breaks through. He's going to get all the way down to the 38, and that's a very interesting fourth down because they're just outside of field goal range.
Let him kick it. You got to have faith in your kicker after he missed the first one. I think he should kick it.
Looks like they're sending the kicking team out.
You got to trust your kicker, man.
And Eberflus just picked his nose on TV. No, they're leaving him out. 4th and 10.
Oh my. The ESPN analytics says to kick it. They're not gonna play this. They're gonna try to get 5 yards.
He's back to throw.
Oh my God.
He's got pressure. He lets it go. It's complete. There's Cole Kmet for the first down and more. He's at the 20, down to the 15, and down. Finally tackled at the 14.
Wow. What a ballsy call when you knew the pressure was going to come.
Pressure was coming, and he got the ball out. Cole Kmet with the big play.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We've had 2.5 drives in one quarter. That's it. The Bears are cooking right now.
Everything's delayed screens. Nothing's really down the field.
Everybody's going down. The clock hasn't stopped but like twice in this game other than the 4th down punt. We just started. Dobbs has 0 points. Oh, he only had one throw, and it was that deep ball. And I'm surprised he doesn't have negative points because he got sacked. I guess I'm not sure if a sack counts, but that counts as negative yards, don't it?
A sack is negative yards.
That's all right. He'll get the ball again. Especially if the Bears put up a touchdown here. Playing from behind is usually a favorable spot for a fantasy, looking at a quarterback in fantasy. Because they would try to push the ball a little bit more. Also, Dobbs is a rocket scientist. Nope, nobody scored yet, but the Bears just went for it on 4th and 10, and they got it, and now they're at the 15, so they're in the red zone. The Vikings are I thought they were going to kick the field goal. They went for it on 4th and 10 at the 40. But it ended the first quarter, so we're at our first break, the commercial break. I only need 15 more fantasy points for Justin Fields, but I need 10 more from DJ Moore. So if he could just throw to him for I don't know, the rest of the first half at least, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you can get your bet out of the way, then you're going to be a happy camper for the second half.
Well, I still need a lot from Josh Dobbs too, and Jordan Addison. Which, if he could have caught that first one, that would have been huge. This would be a different ballgame right now. Now it says first quarter. It says first quarter, 15 minutes, even though we're game starting.
Yeah, the quarter went so fast they forgot to change the quarter.
Yeah, we're just starting the game over.
All right, the Bears are in the red zone. There's a pass back. Johnson's going to push forward. He's going to get 7 yards, and they finally changed the scoreboard to the second quarter.
You gotta keep tabs on those kind of things.
I'm impressed. You beat ESPN.
What can I say? I'm not that quick at anything, so I'm not even gonna brag. I'm slow with just about everything anything you could imagine.
2nd down and 4. They're going to go. He's rolling out. He's bootlegging. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it away.
I mean, smart, but it was an interesting play call to that kind of misdirection. Now, other than that play right there, I've been really happy with the play calling in the Bears of the whole first quarter. If the Bengals got who day, I'm starting. Ya dare. Wait, I don't get it. Do you get it?
Yeah, dare.
I don't get it.
Me neither, mostly. All right, it's 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. He throws a screen to Roshan, and he's going to try to push the pile, but he cannot.
Well, they went for it on 4th and 10. They better go for it here, even though I think they should take the points. Oh, do you mean like dare? Like, are you there? Like, dare, there, you there? Is that what is his meaning? I don't get it.
I'm with you.
I'm from the Midwest, but not the Mid-Northwest.
Yeah, we're closer to hillbillies.
I cannot believe they kicked that field goal on 4th and 3 when they went for it on 4th and 10, 30 yards back. I mean, I agree. It's the smart thing to do, but if you're going to do that, and the Bears take the early lead, we're going to smack right back to commercial break.
Yeah, they got to get some points on the board. I think that was the point.
Yeah, but 7's bigger than 3.
True.
It's just a fact. 7 is more than 3.
Math.
Shout out to the Bears for having pretty much 2 really good drives. And their defense playing well enough to look, John gets it. 7 is greater than 3. Anytime you say it, it's always true. 7 is greater than 3. But you're correct. 3 is greater than 0. But they went for it on 4th and 10 for no reason when they could have kicked. I know he missed one already. But when your quarterback throws a good pass to a young receiver and it gets intercepted because it's out of the hands of the receiver, 9 times out of 10, the next play, they go right back to that receiver. You have to build confidence and say that you believe in them. Right out of Madden, look. I look up to that guy, so 7's greater than 3. Ow.
7 is greater than 3, but I think the 4th down play there was because of where they were at on the field. I don't think they went for it any other reason.
Anyone check the forecast for meteors? Because that would be a crying shame. Wait. No, I didn't, but you're right. All right, do the Vikings get going on this second drive?
Yeah, I get it. I get the play call there.
But they were cooking. They were cooking on that drive.
I think that, like I said, the 4th down play, they didn't want to punt, but they didn't want to take a chance of missing the field goal. So that's the reason why they went. It was in no man's land.
But they took a chance of missing the field goal there too, even though it's a chip shot. I watched the Patriots game. It's possible. Y'all enjoy your turducken. I know last year I told everyone that I was going to order a turducken this year, but I didn't get to do that. So next year for Thanksgiving, I swear I'm going to do it. All right, kickoff is up. And it will be a touchback. But I do miss John Madden. The Thursday patches were sick. Oh, it looks like someone got hurt on that kick.
I love slow motion video of when they do kicks.
Well, I think they were showing it because I think someone got hurt. First and 10, play action. Dobbs looking downfield. It looks like he's going to keep, and he does. And he'll slide down after about 4 yards. That's what you need. You just need positive yardage to stay in this game.
Yeah, you just stay out of 3rd and long. I think that's every team's goal.
Well, John, your fantasy points probably aren't at exactly 0 anymore. Might be 0.4. 2nd and 6. Gonna hand it off to Madison. He's got a lane. He's gonna get a first down. Good run. Kind of zigzagged through the middle there.
Had a little bit of patience.
He's gotten better as the season goes on.
I mean, you honestly should. If you get the chance to be the lead back.
Yeah, well, he had a lot of pressure. 0.4 is greater than 0. You're right. Listen, I need Josh Dobbs fantasy points too, so I'm with you today. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off again. Nowhere to go. And he's gonna go down for a loss of a couple here. Bears sniffed that one out real quick. You know what? He just needs 6 more rushing yards and we'll have a point.
This Bears defense has been getting better and better.
I think bringing Sweat in is a really a leader of the defense. I think that's going to just motivate them at least. I can't believe they got Tremaine Edmonds too.
Yeah, they've just been working on it.
2nd and 12.
What he knows.
Dobbs stands in, fires.
Pick.
And that's picked off by, I think, Brisker, and he's going to return it across the 50. Still on his feet, crossing the field, goes at the 40. And he's going to go down at about the 37. That's what I didn't need. But that was a bad throw. He should not have thrown that. Sorry, John. I cursed it. I cursed both of us.
There is a flag.
Oh, of course there is. There's always a flag. It was after the play.
Yeah.
Bears talk smack after they picked off Josh Dobbs. Yeah, it happens. It happens a lot in these divisional games. The pick still stands, though. They just get pushed back into their own territory, I think.
It was a bad read against the zone.
Oh, no, it was Johnson. I thought that was Brisker. They look like their build is very similar. It might be close. It might be close to the same number, too. I got to look at what number he is. What's up, Pizzle? Interception greater than flag? Question mark? That's our new thing.
They're still talking about it.
No, they said that someone got broke, but yeah, his face mask come off. I think he got another. There was another penalty. They said that that was his first. If he did it again, I didn't catch who, that he would be disqualified.
Yeah, you can only get 2 unsportsmanlikes in a game.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson. Let me see. Let me go see what number the other guy is.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's at the 48 after the penalty. Fields just rolls out. He's looking down the field. He's got nothing. He's going to throw it away.
Good play. Good play. He got a taunting penalty because his helmet broke. That's basically exactly what happened. Who's the guy on the Vikings D with the great hair? Oh, he got hit with an ineligible man downfield on a throwaway. Let me see. Is it Kendricks, maybe? Challenge flag greater than penalty flag? Yes. red is better than yellow.
Oh, look, there's where he got his face mask ripped off. They finally found an angle for that.
Yeah, it might be Kendrick's stranger, but
I don't think they still have Zedarius. I think he's in
no,
Cleveland.
I think he is in Cleveland. There's another one. Another one. Let's get the
So they're gonna negate this penalty. They're gonna negate this turnover with penalties.
Yeah, I want to say he's in Cleveland or he's in Baltimore.
Ugh.
0 is greater than negative 1.6. That is true. Mine says negative 0.6.
I know. You just can't have good fortune if you're a Bear.
I'm gonna look at
There's Fields. He's back to pass. He's going to drop it off, and that play's red. Khalil Herbert's going to get stopped after a 1-yard gain. And this Minnesota defense is finally starting to get a little rhythm.
Yep, he's with Cleveland. For whatever reason, I was thinking Baltimore, but that's Roquan, isn't it?
Yeah, Roquan went from Chicago to Baltimore. Zedarius went from Minnesota to Cleveland.
3rd and 14. 3rd and 14.
Yeah, they're not getting this. But if they get close, I bet you they go for it.
They target DJ Moore.
Looking down the field. Fields has got room. He spreads out. He's got time. He throws deep, and he overthrows. Oh. And Mooney gets smacked.
That's what they get for not targeting DJ Moore. That's what they get. Oh, he started his career in Baltimore. I actually didn't know that. For whatever reason, I thought he started in Minnesota, went to Green Bay, and then went back to Minnesota. I just got the wrong purple team.
Yeah, you got purple. You've been purple messed up today a little bit.
I got 50-50 shot at getting it right.
Dude, he had – yeah, true. That was he had him wide open. He just overthrew that pretty bad.
And then he took a shot. Legal play, but he took a shot. It just looked worse than it was. Where are they at in field? Are they punting? Yeah. All right, it's a Josh Dobbs redemption drive. Defense got to stop. They got to do something. And he's going to call a fair catch at the 13-12, but there is a flag. If you can imagine that. We went the whole first quarter without one, and this is what we get. They had to slow down this game somehow. It was going by too fast. We're in Minnesota today, mostly. He got hit with running into the kicker. Oh, that sucks so bad. The kicker ran into him. He was on the ground with his back turned. Is Josh Dobbs the only other quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes that wears 15? Because I feel like I don't ever see it outside of Mahomes.
It doesn't ring a bell. I can't think of anybody that wears that number.
And you need an added laundry counter like Grossi. I could probably do that. I don't even know where we're at. I guess I could count them. Too many. Carson Wentz didn't wear 15, did he? He wore what? Like, oh, I thought he wore 11 and 2.
Yeah, I think 2's one of his numbers.
2 was his number after Philly, but I think he might have wore 11 in Philly. But I don't know what he's wearing in San Francisco right now. I made that up because Alex doesn't like him. Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, that first quarter went by in like literally 15 minutes. So they're like, we gotta slow this shit down a little bit.
It did.
So
That first quarter went so fast.
it was like
Uh,
it was
the
like
Bears
15
had
minutes.
3 for 25 yards on penalties, by the way.
Yeah, but how many penalties were also declined?
Oh, I don't know. That's just accepted.
See, no, it's every time you see the flag. That's what the counter's for.
Good
There's
job,
been
Dave.
there's been more than 3. They need more time for commercials. That's what I'm saying. Like, you throw a penalty, it stops the clock. Even if they decide to pick the penalty back up, it still stops the clock. They're trying to shorten baseball, but they want football to stay as long as possible. Make that make sense.
Well, baseball doesn't get the ratings that football does, so
It used to.
not really.
I think so. Football only gets good ratings because each team only gets 16 games or 17 games. Like the
I guess if you
NBA.
add it up over the course of a season, it's probably pretty even. Yeah,
No,
Dave, Pastor Baseball is great.
I'm not knocking. The only time I want a long baseball game is if we're in the 15th inning, right? Like extra free baseball. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off up the middle, and he's gonna bust through for a solid first down run. That's Chandler for 6. But, sports that have 160 games like the NBA and the MLB, that's a lot. 2nd and 4, Dobbs looking downfield, takes a shot to the right side, and it's in the direction of, I believe, Addison, but just a little high. There's a flag, though.
So, hey, I will be back in about 15 minutes, maybe 20.
Okay.
I warned you earlier.
Games are so much better than last season, despite my team being garbage. That's fair. I mean, I like it. No, he's doing on Mondays his metal detecting channel. A bunch of guys have this Monday digs thing, and he gets 15 to 20 minutes a time slot for each person, and I guess 9 o'clock's his time this week. 1st and 10, quick pass behind the line. It looks like KJ Osborne, and he is able to muster a yard. Also, that penalty went on the Bears. It was a roughing the passer penalty. I didn't see if it was a good one. Who are your options to pick up, John? Don't leave us with Alex. Sucker. 2nd and 10. He's going to get it off to, I think, Powell, and he's only going to get a yard or 2 here. No, that was Addison, and I guess he was further downfield than I thought. They gave him 5. I was thinking like 2 or 3, but it's going to be 3rd down and 5. I watched a total of 4 baseball games this year. I just decided that we should take a break. Me and baseball. 3rd down and 5. Big play here for the Vikings. Dobbs back to pass, looking downfield, has time. He's hit as he throws. It's just out of the hands of Hawkinson, but there's another flag in the secondary. And I think this one's going to go against Chicago as well. I think I attend like 25 games last year. The last baseball game I went to was like 3 years ago. So there's going to be an illegal contact and a holding, both on the defense. They're going to accept the illegal contact, and that will be an automatic 1st down for Minnesota. I know I'm going to go to some baseball games next year because Pizzle is coming up from Florida in September for the Reds and Braves series in Cincinnati. So we're going to go up with him. 1st and 10. Dobbs fakes the handoff, looks, fires to the left side, and he's got Ham for about 4 yards. Ham. Is Ham a fullback or a running back? Let's look. He is a fullback. I was like, he looked huge. Get to see De La Cruz. I am kind of excited about that. 2nd and 6. They're going to hand it off to Powell. And he's going to get maybe 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. 7:55 left in the first half. Yeah, he's a fullback. I was like, he looks huge, man. But he also looks like he's got like the old school shoulder pads that make your shoulders look even wider. Ham is a food, but he is also a fullback. And a beer. See, you learn something new everywhere. 3rd and 4. And he's trying to get it to Addison, and it comes out of his hands up in the air. It's going to be picked off by Brisker. Wow. That's a Madden play right there. Ah, here you go. Ham's a pigback. And there's Brisker, the guy that I picked off the first one. And, John, we might have to just chalk up this L with Josh Dobbs today. That's going to put Chicago at about their own 35. They're going to cut the commercial first because they're making up a little bit of time. But Bears are going to start in an okay field position. See if they can go down and score a touchdown. So Ham's a piglet. No, Piglet's a ham. I'd like to see Chicago put up 7 here, make this a 10-point ball game. And so maybe we can get a little bit of pressure on Minnesota and get more of sense of urgency out of the Vikings offense. That's what I would like to see anyway. Ham's a piglet. Let's look up football players with food names. I know there's it got 2 guys in the Colts that's last name is French and Fries. Football players with food names. What? I'm not kidding. Oh, okay. Never mind. This says here's players that have food named after them. The first name that come up was Tom Brady, and I was like, Tom Brady is not named after food. But apparently there's food, something called the Tom Brady that is food that you can eat. Notable players with food names. Here we go. Mitch Berger. 193rd overall pick in the 1994 draft. Coco Crisp. Well, I knew about him, but he's a baseball player. Bubba Franks. There's somebody in the NBA in 1977 whose name was Cornbread Maxwell. Chad Mustard. It's a guy who went undrafted. Dijon Thompson. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bears. He's going to throw it quick behind the line to Moore. Moore's got a little bit of room to run, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. Ham it up, you guys. That's what the Vikings are doing. They're hamming it up. OJ Mayo, NBA player. Jared Mayo. Maybe they're brothers because they went into the draft at the same time. Just one of them went to the NFL, and one of them went to the NBA. There's a Jack Ham and a Darvin Ham. 1st and 10. And this is going to be a hit in the backfield. Fields nowhere to go. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. That will go down as a sack. Channing Frye, Frye. These are like older players. I know there's some newer players also. Bro, I wouldn't eat goat meat if it was called the Tom Brady. McManus for Jacksonville. Lutz for Denver. Dicker, Sanders, Sly. Well, Sanders is a good bet because I feel like Miami just scores a lot of points. 2nd and 11, handoff up the middle. And he's going to get probably that one back. Maybe 2, Roshan Johnson. Green Bay is going to play Kansas City. So that one's on you. Cheeseman is the Jets long snapper. Do they still have him? Because I remember that a while, not that long ago, but it's probably been a while. It does not fit well, Chris. Nick Folk. Hang on. 3rd down and 9. Pressure's coming. He's going to fire to the outside towards DJ Moore. It's going to be incomplete. And the Vikings get a stop. Let's see who they suggest. Week 13 kicker rankings. Brandon Aubrey, Matt Gay, Jake Elliott. Okay, none of them are on there. Harrison Butker. Okay, the Saints kicker is the first guy recommended. And then Jason Sanders is number 2. And then McManus is the 3rd one recommended that you said was available. 4th and 9. They're going to punt here. Kick is up. And he's going to return from the 15. Goes back across the field to the 20. 25, 30, and then pushed out of bounds. Good return. I thought he was going to fair catch it. So the top 3 available is the Saints, Dolphins, and Jags. And then Nick Folk, then Dustin Hopkins, then Cameron Dicker, then Will Lutz for rankings. Just pick the Arizona kicker. They won't score touchdowns. Yeah, but even when they do score touchdowns, they go for 2. The score was like 6-8 or something, 7-8 at the start of that last game. And I was like, why did they go for 2? What time is it? 9:10? Okay. We should get him back within the next 9 minutes. It says it has Amendola on this list, but I think he got cut today also. I wouldn't pick him up even this article was 14 hours ago, but I wouldn't pick him up even unless he was your only option. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that the Miami kicker is probably the best one. Because I think they just score a lot of points this year. I mean, they got 21 against the Raiders, and 14 against the Chiefs. But other than that, I feel like most of their games have been up there. Miami Dolphins schedule. Let's see. Yeah, 36, 24, the 70, 20, 31, 42. 17. I mean, I guess they have been on a bit of a slump. But they did put up 34 this past week on the Jets. Now, I think the Jets defense is better than the Commanders, and the offense obviously wasn't good, but I think that gives a good chance. I wonder what the spread is on that. I'm just curious. But I would say the Miami Kicker's probably a good bet. I know Washington's defense is playing better, but the spread's 9.5, and the over/under is 50. I bet the Dolphins still put up 30 points in that game. They might score 10 touchdowns again, which is good. So I think I like Washington, but I would take a kicker against them. It is at FedEx Field, though, so that makes you interesting. I missed the first play, but it's going to be 2nd down and 10, so we didn't miss anything. They're going to start at their own 31 on this drive. He's looking back to pass. Fires caught by, I believe, Addison. He's got a lane. He's going across out of bounds near the 50. Yeah, I think that is the guy I would go with in that situation, if you can. Because even if they're not scoring touchdowns, they're going to get the yards and score field goals. All right, 1st and 10. It looks like someone's going to use a timeout here. Well, or the ref has something to say. Denver kicker has Houston in a dome. That's true. Oh, okay, so there was a tackle. His knee was down before he took off. That's a good catch. But it's just, you don't know. Nobody knows how that game's going to go, John. Because Houston and Denver have both been playing pretty well. I just don't trust them. I know Dobbs having a crap. It's going to be 3rd and 6, I guess, instead of 1st and 10 because his knee was down back way short. Maybe we'll get some rushing yards from Dobbs here. He's looking back to pass, fires, and it's nearly picked off. Very dangerous. And that was Johnson again. Not this drive. We're gonna have a better second half. I think the Miami kicker is the go, but I don't want to tell you that then the Jason Sanders have the worst day of his career. But I would say second to him, I would probably take 4th and 6, punt is up. Let me go look at your list of kickers again. McManus, Lutz, Rams, Sly, Sanders, Dicker, Pinero, Volk, Zerline, Myers, Prater, Saints, Hopkins. I probably yeah, that's what I would go with, honestly. Dobbs is now at -308. Yeah, he's having a rough day so far. I just think the Dolphins are gonna score a lot of points, whether it's with the kicker or touchdowns, which they're gonna kick with anyway. And we're gonna go back to commercial break. So everybody gets their paycheck today. Um, here is there's the video where he's at right now in the chat watching his video. It's a premiere. If you guys want to go see Papa Blood, I don't know how much longer it has, but he's creek digging. It looks like on a. Everyone go over there and hit the thumbs up on his video. He just said Alex. I just said blood raid? Question mark? Oh, he's about done. All right. 1st and 10. He's gonna throw it to Moore. Moore's got a lane in. He's got an opening, and he's gonna go down the field for a big gain. No flags. No flags. 22-yard gain. Look at Fields. It's fine with me. I need some more action out of DJ Moore today. Just a little bit more. 1st and 10. The play gets blown up. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Pressure came immediately. And he's going to get his... Fields throws the ball, hits the defender right in the chest. He could have caught that. Blowout Minneapolis. Yeah, no kidding. We got 2:56 left in the first quarter, or first half. 2nd and 10. Quick pitch to the behind the line to Moore. And he's got nowhere to go, and he's going to lose a yard or two. And the clock's going to run. We're going to get at least one more play before the 2-minute warning. Yeah, we are having this is nice. It's 3rd and 10. It's getting loud in there again. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you. And thank you guys. Fields back to pass. He's looking or rolling. It's got plenty of time. He falls down. He dodges the tackle. He's going to take off and run, and he's going to get about 3 yards after all that.
He goes out of bounds, so the clock stops. We'll get one more play, which will be this punt. And then the 2-minute warning.
Who would have thunk that first field goal was going to be all the scoring we'd see?
Johnson, you're back.
Thank you guys for stopping over for a minute.
Dude, Panther just wants everyone gone.
I think they should clean house.
He just wants everyone gone.
Panther wants blood. That's what Panther wants. He wants literal blood on the field.
With a guy whose username is Pantherator, that's a big vicious kitty. And he adds the X on the end, so that's a dangerous, big, vicious kitty. Obviously, he wants blood.
Chris said Mr. Shane left us to play with some rocks. Yeah, bro, sorry.
That's literally what happened, too.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's exactly right.
Yeah, this game got crazy while you were gone.
I looked up and saw a little bit of it. I just didn't want to be super disrespectful and have my head in the keyboard for
You do that every time.
I don't. I try. I mean, it may look like it, but I'm trying to be here instead. I was fully invested in that.
No, because I'm always like, what are you doing? Because you're just like,
Yeah, the fact that I can't see that well and I don't wear my glasses makes it even worse.
and I'm always like, hello? Because you cannot multitask.
You're right. I can't. I try and I've learned.
Dave said you guys go out metal detecting in the cold.
Yes, I
Sometimes.
do, Dave. I go until it gets about 20 degrees and when the ground starts to freeze like that, I don't want to chip it away, so I don't go then.
I prefer magnet fishing over metal detecting. Not that there's anything wrong with metal detecting. It's fun, but there's something exhilarating about slinging a magnet as far as you can and reeling it in. Yeah, that's his rock channel. Here's the
My
link.
rocks, my rocks and pebbles.
His treasure hunting channel. No, but seriously, something about slinging that thing all over a bridge or something is just so much fun.
Yeah, and then I got the
What's up? Let's go
boat.
get touchback.
I got the boat, so now I can go up under that bridge really well over here in where we live, so I can get the rest of that stuff.
I want to go back out to where we used to live, where I went on that bridge. I know it's really dangerous to stand there because of how it is, but I want to. I think there's a car in that river. I
Yeah, there's
want to.
something.
There's something big, we need more than just one magnet. Like we need like four, and then spread them out a couple feet apart so they don't get tangled up. But there's something there. 1st and 10, gonna toss to. I think that might be Ham again. No, that's Chandler. It's going to be 2nd down after just a short gain. There might be, but you know what? Whatever's down there, it's really big. We pulled out one of those like people stake in their yard when they're selling a house. It's like square, and then it has like a long post that you dig in the ground for like signs to put in your yard. We pulled that out of there.
Sign
That was
holder.
it was like our first big thing. So it's in my front yard now. I kept that. 2nd and 9, back to pass. Dobbs looking. He's going to take a deep shot, and he's got
Oh,
a
that's
guy,
a
and I
catch.
think he caught that, and that's Powell.
That is a catch.
He landed on his back. That is a pass? Is that a pass? There are used murder weapons in the river by my house. I could almost guarantee it, Dave.
I would love to magnet fish there. Dude, what a grab.
1st and 10, they get it off, and before they decide to look at that play, even though it was a pass, it's going to be a completion to KJ Osborne for another 1st down. I told you they were going to cook a little bit on this last 2-minute drill. And they're going to use a timeout. Their first timeout stopped the clock at 43 seconds.
They don't play very well on offense the whole half, but Chicago doesn't capitalize, and all they got to do is just drive down here and put in a touchdown. They still have the lead at halftime.
See, Shelby thinks it might be a car too, on that under that bridge. Also,
it's a creek off the Ohio River, but it's a pretty wide creek.
It's really big. There's sea otter, or not sea, but just river otters in that place too. -2 is greater than -3. Mine's saying positive 0.52 now. Yeah, mine says 0.52. All right,
He'll get a
1st
rushing
10.
touchdown sometime today.
He's looking. He's going to take another shot down the field.
Oh.
He's trying to get it to Hawkinson. But there is a flag. Where's it at?
What can we do to screw this game up even more, guys? Hey, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, we'll just call this one. We'll call pass interference. There you go. Where did that flag come from? I didn't even see it thrown.
I didn't either. Let's see. Oh, they're not going to show it. Oh, here we go. Oh, he got his face mask.
But the guy sitting there looking at it didn't throw the flag.
I'm surprised I didn't call face mask instead. Oh yeah, we've got 38 seconds left, and all you've missed was
They're going to score a touchdown here. Wait and see.
Dude, the penalties are very lopsided in this game. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. Looking. Pressure's coming. He's rolling out. There's another flag. And
that's going to be grounding. Nothing else. And a hold.
Yeah, but they threw the flag before that grounding. And this might be offsetting. Well, Brisker's saying
both on the offense.
They might be both on the offense.
Yeah, Sam, super exciting.
Bro,
It's been a weird game, though.
Both on the offense. Holding. That's decline. Grounding. So they're going to lose it down and what, like 10 yards?
I feel like we've become very well versed in intentional grounding this year.
Yeah, because it's been called so much. That one didn't make it to the line of scrimmage, so.
You are correct.
I know, because last week you tried to argue with me about it, and then they said on the TV, oh, because the ball didn't make it to the line of scrimmage, and I told you. So it's a 14-yard loss and a loss of downs. So that's going to be 2nd and 24. I mean, they're still in field goal range, so they can still tie it up as long as they don't turn it over.
He doesn't get sacked.
Dobbs in trouble. He escapes all of the pressure, still looking downfield. And this time he just throws it away. Dude, I don't know how he got out of all that.
Both these quarterbacks have been dodging bullets today.
Yes, he mostly remembers last week. Because you said it doesn't have to make it to the line of scrimmage. I was like, yeah, it does.
Fair enough.
Because we've seen it so many times this year. That's the only reason it's reiterated in my brain every week. I think we've seen at least 2 grounding calls every week of this NFL season, which is crazy. Dobbs is not good tonight. No. 3rd and 24. Pressure's coming. He throws the screen to Madison. And that's going to take him down to the 16.
We're going to have a tie game.
And they're going to let the clock roll down and then call a timeout on 4th down with 4 seconds left. Bears have 3 timeouts. Do you think they're going to try to ice him? And he's going to miss it?
I would laugh.
Yeah, I'm up to 0.96 on mine. So you're probably almost to positive, John. Dude, if they call a timeout and he misses this. What a great game for Monday night. We can't win them all, Jake. We gotta be happy with the good ones we do get. We got the Chiefs and Eagles last week, so we knew we were going to get hit with a friggin' wave of disappointment this week.
It truly looks like a divisional game for sure.
All right, it's going to be 34-yard attempt. He's 77% from that range. Ice him. Do it.
Call the timeout.
Do it.
Call it.
Do it.
He was loose.
I heard no whistles.
Ooh, and he still
almost missed it. Which leads me to believe he would have missed it if they iced him. And it is halftime. We've got the exciting score of 3-3. And the Vikings get the ball to start the second half. We're killing it. Wow. Although I think Chicago should have 13 more points than they do. Or not 13, 10 more points than they do.
I agree.
No, 13. They missed that first field goal, which that's a situation they would normally make. So I think the score should be 13-3.
Leo.
Surely you understand making the start of this game wasn't quite at the top of my priority list. Yeah, these two teams are below you in the playoff standings, so they don't really affect you. Someone forgot to tell Coach that he gets all 3 of his timeouts. Yeah, there was
They'll never
4 timeouts left on the board at this halftime? What a waste. Here we go. Trying to get it changed to 3-3, and it was taking forever. Yeah, this game, this is a pretty good game. It's a weird game.
Just curious, did you see any good folks on today?
What?
Maniac on?
Oh, I doubt Maniac is on. But
They made the special teams coordinator interim head coach. I didn't see that part.
let's see. Tom Grossi. All right, Bears versus Vikings. Live. And there's Tom. Sports Fury. Let's see. I didn't even think about it being halftime. Okay. Let's see. This guy's very sad.
This guy's very sad. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking.
Kimbrough's on.
The Minnesota Vikings, man. Let's see what he's about. Hey, John's over there. John, I think John knows everybody. All right. Let's get this guy. All right, get him. And make sure you hit the like button on his stream. I beat you, John. I beat you. You couldn't warn him in time. Wait, that's Adam. Adam who? Adam who? Wait, Tom went in there too. Tom rated him too. Tom rated him too. Oh, okay. We got him right before Tom did. Hey, Corey, appreciate you. Bro, we rated him and then I saw Tom's name. It's just here, I'll send it. But Grossi's in there now, so we win. We win. Dude, that's awesome. That was awesome. Told you the Patriots were gonna lose. What? They haven't played yet. They haven't played yet. All right, I gotta get off there because I cannot hear someone talking and then uh try to say words as well. My brain doesn't work that well, I guess. That was hilarious though. I mean, all I'm saying is I get picks wrong every single week, and I'm fine with that. But if the Patriots win, I'm gonna look like a genius. It's probably the only game they're gonna win the rest of the year. But I feel
Yeah, you
like
know what? You may not win a lot of all your games, but you have a lot of fun with your picks. I will give you that.
yeah, I mean, I really don't care either way who they play the Chargers. I would rather the Chargers lose but they didn't fire Brandon Staley in the last 24 hours. Therefore, they might go on some weird but the game we're talking about already happened. No, we're talking about the Chargers and Patriots game is the game we're talking about.
Oh,
That
Chargers are
hasn't
going to
that
get some
hasn't
redemption.
that hasn't happened. Patriots lost to the Giants, which I said that I thought that the Giants would win that game. I don't pick the Patriots very often, but I will pick them against the Chargers. Unless, Staley's going to be on the sideline, they go on a warpath, and somehow he miraculously makes it through the season.
I think Herbert can throw 2 interceptions and still score more points than the Patriots.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I don't think. There's my
See,
man,
look,
Jesse Bates.
See, Dave understands what I'm saying when it's always just the weirdest game. He said it's a slugfest for the ages. It's always the weirdest game, like every time they match up.
Well, I sure didn't pick him.
Grossi noticed our raid over there. That's awesome. He said Grange raid. All right, I'm gonna go get some more water for the second half.
I stocked up, so I'm square.
Well, I need to go to the store, but I have a water filter thing in the fridge as well. I need to see if it has water in it because I'll just get that because I'm almost out of bottled water.
No, I'm not. No, I'm gloating from Thursday or Friday game last week. Yeah, David. It was painful for me. Yeah, that's cool, John. Hey, you know what? At least we're having some fun, right? And the guy was like, "Oh, great, it's a blood raid, yay, whatever that is, yay!" And Grossi shows up. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's all good. Burrow was hurt, and Pittsburgh plays with extra guys. You know that red zone interception by Browning was probably the main thing that changed that game, and that touchdown that Pittsburgh. Well, see, if they would have challenged the one, it should have been a catch, and then the other one shouldn't have been a touchdown because of the hold. And I can't believe they picked the flag up. It's okay. Hey, that just shows that you're creative in thought, my friend. Indiana played a lot better in that game. The first half, that Tommy Amaker led Harvard team is not bad. They've got a little point guard there that looks like he's 15 years old. His name is something Mac, and he was absolutely on time. The problems that we have are still there. The lack of defense on the 3-point line, help defense is still struggling a little bit. But we did, Mbako started to improve on his offensive game. So there were some things to go on there. And we play Maryland on Friday. So that ought to be fun. Pats are going to lose. Bill is doing a defense tank. He's focused on bettering his defense, going for the number 2 pick, quarterback for Michigan. Dude, if he picks that QB from Michigan, that's probably the worst decision that I think that he can make because, oh my gosh, I don't think J.J. McCarthy's that good. Do you guys think J.J. McCarthy's going to be a good starting quarterback? Arizona does not know the definition of struggle. Nah. We struggle. I mean, he doesn't need the number 2 pick to get J.J. McCarthy because Caleb Williams and Drake May will probably go before him. Yeah, your Pac-12 is pretty much going to be a gone conference too. Bill just loves those Michigan quarterbacks. Well, I don't. I mean, if he wants to draft him, I mean, I just don't see that. I don't like Caleb Williams either, but they say by his skill set, he's going to be the number 1 pick. He's not my favorite quarterback. My favorite quarterback, one of my favorites, is already hurt, so I like Jordan Travis. I just can't imagine them using the 2nd pick there. See, and I don't even – is that the Arizona quarterback, Mark? Because I don't know his name. I'm going to be honest with you. And I know Michael Penix, but Michael Penix is just – he's a lot like Tua to me. Not enough arm strength to continue to play top-notch. Wow, that's impressive. That's why I don't know his name. I usually can keep up with the upper class, the guys that are going to be considered high draft picks. I just don't have the ability to always keep up with the younger guys.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Malik Mack is averaging 21 points a game. He's leading all Division I freshmen, and had to have Tommy Amaker as his coach, which was an outstanding guard in his day at Duke. I think he's going to be special. Get your agua?
Yeah, I got my cup.
It's second half time.
It's not the second half time.
Oh, it's second half.
All right, kickoff's up, and we got a touchback, if you can imagine that. I feel like they've got no reason to return a kickoff unless they're feeling frisky.
Unless it's a low line drive and they fielded it like the 2.
Yeah, but they can call a fair catch, and it goes to the 25.
They can.
That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense for them to even return it unless they see they have a path.
Well, that was the NFL's intent with the rule.
All right, 1st and 10. Gonna put it on the ground, hand off up the middle.
Uh-oh.
And he's got a lane. He's got 10, 15, 20 yards on the ground. Madison for a huge first down carry.
Man, if that would have been Dobbs, you guys would have been happy. That would have been some fantasy points.
I've given up on him. Dude, John only needs like 3 positive points for Dobbs to win his week.
I know. He's got to get it. There's no way he doesn't get it.
Good first down run for Minnesota to get them near enemy territory. 1st and 10 now at the 46. They fake the handoff to him. Pressure's coming.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't feel it. He didn't
Fumble.
feel that at all, and the ball comes out, but I think Madison pulls it in.
Man, they just destroyed Dobbs. The shoulder pads are all hanging out. He needs to get rid of the ball.
He didn't feel the pressure. Because that first guy was on him and then just sucked him in to the void.
Sweat is a mean dude.
Dude, he's a beast. That's why I couldn't believe Washington gave up on him.
I thought Washington would give up on one guy, not both.
That's what I'm saying. 2nd and 18 now. Dobbs back to pass, looking. Throws the check down to Hawkinson. And he's going to get him to about the 45.
That's a pretty big hit for a little dude.
It was a big hit. Hawkinson was so much bigger than him.
It's a big hit for a littler guy.
Took him straight to the ground. Yes, Romeo Dobbs. 3rd down and 11 now. This is a first down they could really use. This is the first time that TJ Hawkins has had 0 receptions in 1/2 since he's been with Minnesota. He's under pressure. He gets it away, gets it to Hawkinson, and he's going to get to about the 49. But it will be 4th down.
He's lucky he got that ball off. That rush was coming.
It's 4th and 7. Yeah, dude, they said like pretty much an all-out blitz. Everyone was chasing him. And they're going to go for it, or at least they're going to try to draw him off. And they do. They get it off just in time. He's got time to throw. It's caught by Hawkinson, but he's going to go out of bounds. Oh, he extended at the last second. He extended the football.
Hawkinson's a stud.
That's a first down. Oh, they're saying he didn't get it. He extended across the line just in time. Get the red flag. Get the red flag.
Throw it.
Get it. Let's see. He turns just in time. Oh, it's so close. Tom Brady to girl streaming WWE. He may not have got it. I still think. Oh. Pikachu didn't catch it, so. It was not a good challenge. Maybe I got muscle spasm in my forearm right now. It's like. I can feel it. Dude,
Yep.
he's a dog for almost making that play from that last second extension with the ball on the other side getting all the way around. This defense for the Bears playing lights out right now.
Yeah, Eberflus brought a great defensive scheme from Indy over here. We felt like the defense was going to be good. Chicago was going to struggle on offense, and I guess the same is still true this year. They haven't quite figured it out on offense, but the defense is getting better every game.
I mean, to be fair, Grange, Hawkinson is 6'5". I don't think he's that short. How old's that Corona commercial? At least a couple years.
It seemed like I remember that thing for decades.
At least a couple years. I dropped Logan Thomas for Justin Sanders with Kelsey. I don't need a backup tight end. As long as he plays well. He's been very inconsistent, but I couldn't imagine ever having Kelsey and letting go of him, so I understand. Also, we're 2 subscribers away from 2,300, so tell all your friends. Tell all your friends. That's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, it's just slowly growing. Oh, that's so close. That is so close.
Dude, the tip of the football was almost there. Oh, I think he was short. But that was such a great effort, man.
That is so close. Fields is in the gun, 1st and 10. Back to pass, looking downfield, has a little bit of time. Here comes the rush. He evades, rolls out, and throws it away.
He could have completed that if he threw it a little higher.
He does a really good job of not getting sacked. I will give him that.
It's hard to catch him. It's hard to catch him. I'm not going to hit my Dobbs fantasy point number, but if Jordan Addison gets 3 touchdowns and then DJ Moore, Justin Fields do their thing the rest of this half, I only need 4 out of 5. Mine says 1.64.
2nd down and 10. There's the handoff. It's going to go to a Johnson. He's going to push the outside. He's going to get about 7 yards.
And they're in
runs really hard.
Territory. They're in enemy territory now. Board with a 0 overall, and every win I get to add a player, and I ask Alexa what overall player to get 1 through 99. That's actually a pretty cool concept. That's tough, though. That is really tough.
Minnesota fans.
Disappointed.
3rd down and 3.
Yeah, mine's just a underdog, the sports betting thing, but.
And he's going to hand it off to Johnson again, and he's going to push forward for a 1st down. Roschon Johnson is absolutely kind of a beast, man.
I'm telling you.
I love these teams that have a really good 1-2 punch at running back.
I mean, they had a good 1-2 punch with David Montgomery. I can't believe they let him go to freaking Detroit.
I can't believe Detroit let I just lost his name.
Jamal?
No, the other one.
Swift?
Go to Philadelphia.
Swift.
I wanted to say Sweat. He Fields back to pass. He throws it. It's knocked down. Blocked.
He threw it into the player.
Yeah, Roschon Johnson, he came from Texas, right, Dave? He was the 2 back there.
Oh, that one was blocked. The last one, he threw it straight into the guy. Good defensive play. It was the same guy twice, too.
There's the handoff, and Johnson's going to push forward. See, he just spins and goes forward. He reminds me of some of the really good running backs of our time. Just the way it seems like there's nothing there.
He does run like an old school back, man. Hits hard, keeps his legs going. You gotta love it. Average completion, 0.3 yards downfield for Justin Fields tonight.
Crazy that a backup is that good, but Bijan is just amazing. I agree wholeheartedly.
They're finally starting to using him in Atlanta.
That's a quarterback draw, and Fields is going to get the 1st down and more.
That was a nice slide. That was a really nice slide.
It almost looked like he had a clear lane to keep going, though, didn't it?
He does not like to get hit. He's kind of fragile.
Oh, he didn't want to get hit.
I mean, he's always getting hurt, man. He does not want to take any more hits than he has to.
I mean, that's how he'll survive. All right, they're going to hand it off again. This time it's Herbert, and he's going to push the outside and get about 2 yards.
You know, he's not a bad back either.
I love their running backs. I love their running game. I think they've got a good opportunity to be really good in their running game.
They just have to keep their offensive line sturdy, and they do a lot better on offense. They're approaching the red zone here with a 1st down.
All right, 2nd down and 8. He's gonna go. Oh, he fakes it and he completes it outside, and that's more,
DJ.
And he's gonna get about 6.
It's gonna be 3rd and short. I only need less than 4 fantasy points for DJ Moore now.
Kind of fish head, right, Dave?
I still need 12 for Justin Fields. Which one? Are you talking about Brees? Because I love Brees.
Third down.
The crowd is loud.
10 on the play clock. Hasn't been a factor today.
They're trying to get him to jump.
There's the pass to Moore, and he is going nowhere.
I say go. I say go.
Murphy come out of there with the ball.
Yeah, he was down. He just let it go.
And I think they're going to take the field goal here because points is points.
Well, in this game, also to add a half to play the game. So that makes it even better. It makes it more of a grind to get a better team.
Here is a 39-yard attempt by Cairo Santos. I just like saying his name.
I like Cairo Santos. I know he missed the first one, but he's a good kicker.
Kick is up. Looks good.
That's money. 6-3. I'll bet on the kickers, and they're the only ones I've scored. I didn't bet on the kickers. He did miss one earlier though, so I would have been really livid. This game is for the birds. I think he was a Chief for a little bit. A couple years.
I'm sitting here. I left my account.
I know Ryan what's his name? He's the Tampa Bay kicker. He was our kicker for a while. Ryan, I think his name's Ryan. It's been a while. Stats.
He was a Chief.
But I don't think it was for very long, just a couple years.
I know when.
4 years. 4 years. So yeah, Cairo was a Chief for 4 years, but Chiefs kickers. What's that dude's name?
Half his time was in
Ryan Suckup. That's who it was.
Suckup.
See, that's who I was thinking of. He was there for a while. Do we hit 2.3K yet? Nope, we're at 22.98. Still 2 away.
22.98.
Yeah, Ryan Suckup. Yeah, he was pretty good for us. I forgot about that short, basically rookie contract period of Cairo Santos. But we also had Dustin Colquitt as our punter for years. And then he left and he was with the Steelers, and that hurt. That hurt a lot. His brother was with the Vikings for all those years too. He has 5 field goals in a playoff game. That sounds like this game. It sounds like this game. Even though they haven't missed a bunch. All right, we're at 22.99.
Thanks, Mark.
Kick is up. And it will be a touchback. I don't know why you said thanks, Mark, but thanks, Mark.
I convinced somebody special to subscribe recently, is what he said.
Oh, I don't have the chat up. That's the only reason I said that. I couldn't see it.
I got you.
But you said thanks, Mark, so I said thanks, Mark.
Mark's good people.
All right, what is our time situation? We got 7 minutes left in the third. 1st and 10, hands it off up the middle to Madison. And he's going to get about 7. He's had a lot of success up the gut in this game.
Alex, I stayed over in the the Minnesota Vikings man's chat just a little bit, and somebody in there is going, with this battle of field goals, I'm kind of rooting for a tie. Wouldn't that be kind of something?
Oh, I would be perfectly good with that. I don't think we've had a tie yet this year.
No, not yet.
No, I'm not. Listen, Papa Blood, I will reiterate this so you guys stop coming after me. Papa Blood refuses to do the scoreboard. I have given him permission on the app that I use, and he will not do it. And I have it uploading. It's just taking forever. There, it's finally uploaded. It takes time because I have to download it every time there's a score change.
Packers fans would be okay with a tie because there's no tiebreaker with Minnesota.
I know, I have to. That's why it takes me a while. Because I have 2 brain cells. 1st and 10, hand it off to Madison. He's going to get about a yard. No, the Bears are still in the top 2 picks only because of the Panthers. Right now, it's Panthers at 1 and Patriots at 2. So they're going to stay, no matter what win or lose this game, they'll stay in the top. They're at number 1 right now. The actual Bears pick is at like 6, I think. 6 or 7. Someone showed a graphic before this game. 2nd and 9, pump fake. Tries to throw a screen through traffic. Can't get it there. Josh Dobbs got pretty nice chain on. And their own luck 5. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was 6, but it might be. Current draft order. You knew what I wanted. Doodle. All right, so before this game, they are at 9.
Oh, looks like they're going to blitz.
3rd and 9. Pressure's coming. He's going to fire to the outside. It's caught. There is a flag. Now they're saying no catch. He
saw the ball come out, but it looked like he
caught it, but
see, now you're splitting hairs here. It doesn't matter. It's defensive holding. So they didn't want the controversy of the catch or no catch, so they just called defensive holding to make it go away.
wait, okay, that's not the right draft order. They're not at 9. Let me see. Nope, that's not right.
And that is holding for sure.
Okay, here we go. The Bears are at 4. 1st and 10, throws a screen to Ham. He doesn't make it back to the line. They are at 4. I was like, that did not look right, but got it now. It's all sorted out. 5-yard automatic first really grinds my gears. You're right. It's going to be 2nd and 11. After the loss of 1 from Ham. Ham-boning. If Arizona got the first pick, I would really like that. Why? So they can draft baby Kyler. 2nd and 11. Quick pass out to Addison. He's only going to get a couple. It's going to be 3rd and, what about 5? 6?
Maybe 6.
I don't think the Patriots are going to climb up like to 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't think they're going to go out of the top 5 this season.
Somebody when you were off was talking about them drafting J.J. McCarthy from Michigan. I'm like, I can't see that.
I could. Dude, the regular show's the best show. I was watching it like a week or 2 ago. 3rd and 6. He's going to throw a screen out to, I can't remember his name,
Nice
Chandler.
open field tackle.
And it's going to be 4th down and short. ham boning. One day, ham boning's gonna save your life. And he's like,
Dave is like, I just don't want the Bears to have nice things.
well, tell the Panthers to start winning. What's up, Rob?
Minardo.
All right, 4th and 3. They're acting like they're gonna go.
They better go. He's back to pass.
He's looking. He fires. And
Oh,
it's
it's
broken
tipped
up
up
and
and
picked off.
intercepted.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. I don't know that you're gonna get 3 fantasy points from Josh Dobbs today.
Yeah. Kevin O'Connell, the look on his face was, God, I should have punted.
Dude, the other show that I've been on that's kind of similar because like Adventure Time and the regular show are like right up there next to each other. Like they're side by side, but right below it, We Bear Bears. And I've been watching so much of that lately. It's so good. And I don't know, man, like it's stupid shows like that that really get me. Homebody's gonna save your life one day. A bunch of baby ducks, send them to the moon. Sort of machine that doesn't work, send them to the moon. Hertz is greater than Dobbs. That's probably correct, yes. Wait, you don't know what? What's crazy? I'm confused. My dogs are going crazy. So, like, on the other side of this wall is my kitchen. My dogs are in the kitchen. And they're going nuts right now. And when they're outside, because the backyard is on the other side of the kitchen, when they bark right next to the door, it sounds like they're right here barking. This wall is so much thinner than I ever thought it was.
Yep.
I never realized it before. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chicago at their own 31. And basically, they can end this quarter and get into the next quarter if they just run the ball like they have been and probably take off so much time.
Don't you just get the feeling that Chicago – here's how I feel like this game's going to go. Chicago's going to drive down. They're going to get a field goal. And then at the end of the game, Minnesota's going to score a touchdown to win by a point.
Yep, I'll feel exactly that.
We should be script writers for the NFL.
No, because I wouldn't write it to be like this.
I mean,
I don't like this. I like the fact. We officially hit 2,300 for the 2 of you guys that joined us today, or 3 actually, I think. Thank you. Chicago will blow it 1,000%, 10,000%. Yeah, I think that too.
I feel like they're going to drive it well here, and then they're going to get a field goal, and then there's going to be 1 score in the 4th quarter, and it'll be Minnesota. Fields got a keeper. He's got a 1st down and more. Oh, and he goes to slide, but they get a little bit of a hit before he can get down.
He took a smacking. JP! What's good? What's good?
Looky there. There you go, Panther Raider. There's another Carolina Panther fan. There is one that exists.
He's been in here at the same time before.
I didn't know if he knew that JP was a good Panther fan. Top 5 prospects. I don't necessarily agree with all of those. There's the pitch back. Here comes Johnson, and he's such a good runner. Gets 5 or 6 yards. That's what Poles is saying there. Look, he's like, he keeps his feet going.
Poles isn't too bad, honestly.
He's going to do.
He was a chief. He was a shot of sour cream. I don't have any sour cream right now. I'm pretty sure my sour cream's either gone or if there's anything left, it's not good. Because it felt like it tasted. I tested it before I ate that sandwich that one day, And I don't know if I was sick or something, but it did not taste right. And so I haven't used it since then.
2nd and 4, they're going to hand it back off. And this time, Johnson doesn't have much room to get. He gets about a yard.
I can take a drink of water.
I don't know if JP knew about Josh McDaniels going to Carolina yet.
Stop it. Stop it, both of you. Do not will that man back into any team. The pastronaut has come crashing down to earth.
All right, it's a big 3rd and 3. Bears are just over midfield. Here comes the rush. Field fires. It is caught, and that is
DJ. DJ. No, if Josh McDaniels joins the Carolina Panthers in any form, Carolina is a lot closer to me than Las Vegas. I will go there. And I will slap that man baby right in the face.
Somebody's going to be stupid enough to hire him for something. Maybe not a head coach.
They can let the clock run out here if they want to go to the 4th quarter.
I think they got momentum. I'd snap it.
I would too, but I think they're going to let it go. Oh, they do.
Back to pass, looking downfield. He completes it to Komet. Komet tries to break a tackle from Metellus, but he cannot.
He tries to break a towel. He tries to break a towel.
I
like towel better than tackle.
Couldn't get it out.
Don't forget your towel. You want to get high?
You know what? How stoned out of their mind did those guys have to be to create a towel that smokes pot?
Don't forget your towel. Yeah, I like when he's like, well, this sucks.
Dave, I think I need to binge all the 90s Beavis and Buttheads again.
I think I've seen every single thing that has Beavis and Butthead in it in existence. Between Beavis and Butthead and South Park, they're the best. Dude, my favorite episode, though, is when they get a nosebleed and they call, like, the 911 operator. And he's like, Beavis is bleeding.
Can I go to Funky Town?
Shelby
Trying
said,
to punch the key in that door.
It's on Paramount Plus, and I have that or whatever, and I don't know if I've ever logged into it. But hang on, I'll find the.
I think I'm going to binge that over my vacation, which is coming up starting Friday. I'm on vacation.
Hang on. Let's see if this is the whole thing before I put it in the chat. So,
Dave, we must be some kind of kindred spirits because I feel you, man. I didn't even know it was on there. I'm gonna watch it now. I watch all the South Parks that are on the Paramount Plus. You know, like the little movies and stuff like that they gave them specifically. Oh, we are back.
All right. I initially thought this was a soccer game. Basically, here we go. This one.
It's a bad soccer game too.
No, if this was a soccer score, that would be a good soccer game.
A bad goalie then. And he gets blown up in the backfield, going nowhere. They keep going to the well with the run, and Minnesota does not let them gain any yards there.
There you go. Miami's defense available. I'll play Hurts versus the 49ers, and you're going to take Miami's defense against Washington?
I don't know
about that. It could work
that.
out. It could work out. I think the quarterback points is more important than the
3rd and 8.
So.
Here comes the pressure, and Fields gets it out quick, but it's broken up at the last second. And the Bears will have to punt.
Kick the field goal.
I think they're – what if they're going to go for it? No, they're not going for it.
Kick the field goal.
Oh, they should kick the field goal. 37, 43. It's like 53 yards. They should try it.
They missed the 48, but
it had length.
He can get it there. There we go. There we go. 55 yards.
Let's go. There's a snap. Kick is up. Looks straight. He's got distance. Yeah.
And the Bears lead 9-6. This is a soccer game that's gotten out of hand officially.
9-3. Hey.
Or sorry, 9-3.
Minnesota scores a touchdown and wins the game.
And misses the extra point. We get OT.
Oh, I don't know that I can handle overtime tonight. They made that by a good few yards.
I'm still watching that Beers and Butthead link I put in the chat. He puts a paper bag over his head while he has a bloody nose. He's like freaking out, and the blood just starts filling it.
Dude, I look over and I look at this other chat, and they're saying the same thing. Vikings are going to win by 1. Everybody must feel the same way.
But I have Thielen on Carolina. That's tough. I mean, it's a risk, but it's not a bad risk to take Miami's defense. Washington hasn't been the best at scoring points.
Man, I
got
so lucky. I didn't have a good defensive option this week, and I dropped Washington's defense, and I ended up picking up Denver.
Are you who picked up Denver? I saw someone did.
And they did me very well.
I am pretty sure I officially lost this week, which means I lost my win streak, but I still have the number 1 overall pick for next year.
I lost this week too.
I still win. Yeah, I ended up losing. But this was a good loss because the guy I was playing was the guy in second to last place. Therefore,
you extended your lead.
Dude, Falcons versus the Jets. Falcons defense might be a move. Because Tim Boyle is going to throw 3 picks in that game. And then Trevor Siemian's going to come in and get sacked 15 times.
I expect we will see Siemian sooner rather than later.
He's better than Boyle. I would have if you're going to bench Zach, I would have started with Siemian before Tim Boyle. That's why I'm so angry, because Tim Boyle's literally their worst option. Yeah, I think the Falcons would be a good one. The Falcons defense versus the Jets right now.
Yeah, because they're opportunistic. They make good plays in the secondary, so.
And we got a touchback. Also, Jesse Bates is hot right now. Yeah, but you can make a like, if no one picks them up by Thursday, then you can just pick them up, I'm pretty sure. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Dobbs back to pass, looking, fires, caught. And that's Addison.
Did you hear any word today on when Jefferson's going to be back?
Just not today. I'm pretty sure he can play, so he might play next week.
I wonder if he's sitting out on purpose.
No, he said he's taking his health seriously. I still need 1 or 2 catches from Jordan Addison.
And he is holding a knee, and that doesn't...
I didn't see who that was, but it is a Bears player. Oh, I only need 1 more catch from Addison. I need 10 points from Justin Fields. and 2 points from DJ Moore because Dobbs is not getting there. There's no way he's put up 20 fantasy points in this last. Even if he throws or runs in a touchdown, he's not doing it. Let me see what the touchdowns are worth.
4 for a quarterback throwing?
I'm talking about an underdog.
Oh.
I have no idea what everything's worth. Like, he had 32 passing attempts, 221 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 21 rushing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 fumble, and had 17 points last week. So I don't know what the points I'm trying to figure out. All right, 2nd down and 4. I feel like they're going to run it here. Up the gut. And they're going to hand it off up the gut. He's got nowhere to go. And it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Dude, I really like that kid Gordon for the Bears. He is in on every tackle.
He's been there a couple years, and I feel like he's been a bright spot.
He's been a bright spot today.
Yeah, I think if you get the chance to get the Falcons, I would take them just for the fact that they really don't score touchdowns.
Bears on 3rd down are 48%. Why is it
0 for 6 tonight. 3rd down and 5. Dobbs back to pass. Fires over the middle. It's caught. That's a 1st down. I think he leaned over, and there's my Addison catches. So now I just need Justin Fields.
Yeah, they're saying it's a 1st down.
I think it's a 1st down. He was over the line when he caught it and then got pushed back. All right, Dobbs looking in trouble.
Oh,
that hit the ground. That hit the ground.
That is a pick.
That hit the ground.
That's a pick.
It hit the ground.
Oh, it's a pick. Big boy got his hand on it, kept it up in the air for Gordon to come in. Gordon comes in and gets the pick.
Dude, Gordon's having a day. Gordon and Jalen Johnson.
There you go. 2.
Oh my God, dude. That's insane. Every pick he's had has been tipped today. Somebody else has gotten their hands on it, whether it be his own team or the other. Oh, it's how we argue. It's black and white with me and him. But he was right this time. I thought it was a little bit lower than it was. They showed a different angle. Yeah, Gus Edwards is a weird one right now. 1st and 10 for the Bears.
And Roshan fumbles it.
Oh my God. That's literally the story of this whole game, dude. I think he was down.
But I can't.
I think he was down. Nope, he wasn't down.
I knew I saw it come out.
Yeah, but there was someone right there behind him, I think, got it.
Yeah,
I don't think this is a turnover.
I think the Bears held on. Yep. 2nd down and 7. They've got a short field here. Can they score? There goes Johnson again. They're going right back to him. He's going to get a couple.
This has been a game.
Patrick falls on the fumble there. John, can Dobbs run it all? Passing is not an option. Oh, it's not working. Another field goal would possibly be lights out. 3rd down and 4. They're in range already. Just don't take a sack. Fires complete, and that's Mooney. He's going to get the 1st down, and they're going to get to the 22. Dude, that would be – I think another score would be really tough because Minnesota has not looked good today on offense.
No. Passing is not working. I mean, he's usually fairly mobile.
10:41 to go.
I think I'd like a Justin Fields rushing touchdown.
And Roschon is only going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe take a little bit of a loss. Second down.
We got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes and counting left in the fourth. Oh my gosh.
Back to pass, looking, steps up. He's going to be fumbled.
Fumbled.
Minnesota,
Fumbled.
I think, has it.
I think they got it. I do think they have it.
Yep, they do. Fields gets strip sacked, and Minnesota's got the ball.
Jesus. This game.
You know, it seems like late in games, Fields gets strip sacked more than anybody, and that's how they lose.
Dobbs run. Don't pass. Please. Run it all the way to the house. John just needs 3 fantasy points.
Gosh.
If you lose this because of him, that has got to be like up there with the most devastating losses that your quarterback couldn't get 3 points, and I will feel so hard for you.
Our Vikings fan is wound up.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. They have a chance now. It's only a 6-point game, which
if
is
they would have
seems
got a field goal there, it probably was lights out, like mostly said.
it feels like it. Just based on how this is going.
Look at you, Alex. You inspired Mark to order Arby's.
Dude, Arby's is the best, man. It is a little pricey, but you know what? Arby's has good turnovers too. I got their cherry one just a few weeks ago.
You know, you speak so passionately about your food.
It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me is food. It's the only one consistent in my life that is always, always gonna make me happy. It's food. I love food.
I got to admit, Dave, when they have the boneless wings at Arby's, I go get the buffalo wings, and I know Alex is going to shun me for it, but it comes with the crinkle fries, and I dunk them in my buffalo sauce.
Dude, no.
I would 9 times out of 10 I get the curly fries, but when I get that heavy, thick buffalo sauce, I want my crinkle fries to soak it up. It's the only time I get them.
Mm-mm. You can get curly fries with your boneless wings. It's fine.
I mean, you can. The $5 and $6 meal deal comes with crinkle fries. You have to request it.
I do. All right, 1st and 10. I hand it off. He's in trouble. He can't get back to the line.
I don't think Minnesota can score.
All right, 2nd down and 10. We got 9:15 and counting. Play action. Dobbs rolls out. He's looking downfield. Take it. Keep it. Go. He crosses the 30 and he tries to slide. No flag. He gets kind of pummeled. But
there's half a fantasy point.
Oh God, that hurts. He's wearing a nice chain, honestly. Does Minnesota even have 200 yards? Let's see. 3rd and 2, back to pass again. Fires caught by Powell. He's down the field, and he goes down just shy of the 50.
150, I think.
He's got
Plus
168.
Yeah, 168
total.
now.
Total. And Chicago has 239. I think he slipped, honestly. All right, 1st and 10, fakes the handoff, looking, steps up in the pocket. He's going to take a shot down the field.
He's
got
wide
a
open.
wide open Addison.
And he stepped out of bounds.
But he was out of bounds. There was no one there. There was no one there. I'm sorry, John.
He didn't know where he was at on the field.
That was probably the most exciting play of the whole game.
Their best opportunity to score a touchdown because
The
Gordon
defender
fell down.
Looks like a no contact injury, too. And they're going to cut to commercial. Check on him. I know I'm due for some karma from enjoying this.
Dave says, I know I'm due some karma from enjoying this so much.
Oh, man.
This looks like NFC North game from 1983.
It looks like, I feel like most games in that era. Just the only thing that works is running the ball. But an occasional pass here and there.
Their defense is playing pretty good. Either that or Minnesota's offense is just that awful. Mike Singletary. You know what? If Mike Singletary was in the league today, he would be ridiculed and would be fined more than any other player for the strength that he possessed when he made hits.
I just feel like the NFL looks for any reason to fine. Honestly. Oh, I agree, Mark. I agree 100%. Some of these fines are so stupid.
Yeah, and really the fine part of it's you can't even argue the fine, can you?
No. I mean, I think I've seen someone fight him before.
Ronnie Lott was a stud as well.
Oh, 2nd and 10, he throws, he gets it to Addison again. And this time it's a 1st down. Unless he was on the ground, but I think he caught it that time. Oh, that is close.
He's got it. He's under it.
Hurts at 34 on a half on my bench. That's so sad.
I think it's BS that they don't get their game check until they pull fines from it, the NFL.
That is crazy. What's the penalty? Oh, Chicago's got the red flag. We got it.
I mean, that's a smart challenge at this point in the game.
Pikachu didn't catch it.
I'm pretty sure
I think it's a catch.
I'm pretty sure his hand is underneath it. So, but I mean, it's a good play to challenge if you haven't had anything thus far. If you get lucky and win it,
I
because
think so too.
these officials, and it breaks momentum too. You know, a challenge is a
It
good
slows them
play.
down. Yeah, it slows them down either way.
It
And,
makes
like,
them.
you've got the lead, so you're not the one that's pretty much desperate for timeouts at the moment. I think it's a catch, though. It's worth a shot, though, the way you never know what a ref's gonna say. A challenge is a timeout anyway. Yeah, right.
Unless you lose it. If you win it, it's not.
I mean, either way, it is a timeout because they stopped the game. So your players get to rest. It's not like the game still goes on if you lose it.
Oh, thought you were talking about it whether the team gets charged it or
And
not.
if you win the challenge, you still get an extra timeout, so you basically get 4.
I don't think they're going to win this challenge, but that's okay.
I mean, they may, but I would like to see this called correctly, and the angle we got to see before timeout, it was a catch to me. But all season long, we have not known what a catch is.
Yeah, that was a big topic on Sunday. You know, because the one that they didn't challenge for Pittsburgh that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So yeah, it's 2 feet and a move. Oh, what's this angle?
His hand's still under the ball, it looks like.
That's a catch to me.
It's a
I'm
catch. I still think it's a catch.
Yeah, they gave it to him. And there goes
Christensen
Madison.
gonna hand it off. I think they won.
They did.
Minnesota won. Yeah, it's a catch, and he's gonna run it up the middle for just a couple yards, 5 yards maybe, second and 5, 6:45 to go. They're really gonna score a touchdown here, aren't they?
Wow. If the Bears win, it really tightens up that second place.
All right, second and 5 from the 33. Play action. Dobbs looking downfield, steps up, fires, caught. That's Hawkinson. Big first down. Puts him in the red zone. Near the red zone at least. And number
I think he
9,
got
that's that
smushed.
guy.
I think he got smushed under Hawkinson.
The Bears. Good catch by Hawkinson, but Brisker, man, he just kinda goes down weird underneath of him.
3 more field goals and the Vikings win.
But that's the comment right there. Bear down isn't original. I've never heard it anywhere else. It's gonna be 1st and 10, 6:16 to go. Through my phone. Well, Brisker's walking, so that's a good thing. I think if anything, it was his shoulder. Might got a little roughed up. And that play to Hawkinson goes for 16, and that's gonna put them on to Chicago 17. Bears have more turnovers than points off turnovers in this game. That is crazy. Alright, clock's gonna run under 6 here at the 17. And Dobbs looking, fires, caught, touchdown, TJ Hawkinson. I knew they were gonna score a touchdown, man. I just felt it in my bones. We got a tie ball game waiting on the extra point. Miss it, miss it, miss it. What a catch by Hawkinson, man. The Bears got just enough time to come back with a field goal, though. Miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it. And he is up and good. The Vikings lead by 1.
Well, there's our prediction. It came absolutely true in the fourth quarter.
Everybody felt this coming.
Here, say hi to your degenerate.
That's my kitty. Gotta update the score.
Okay, kitty.
I'll check that. Join. This thing takes forever to load. There we go.
Hey, we've got a team in
dude, I really wanted to miss PAT right there because that just sums up this entire game. Oh, that's what I was doing, going to Discord because check out that article. This game will look a lot more lopsided than it really was. Fair. The story of Bear Down. Okay.
And that is out of the end zone on the kickoff, and the Bears will start from the 25.
Oh, let's see. In the fall of 1926. It's just okay. Okay, that is a lot to read right now, my focus, but I do have it pulled up. I will in a little bit.
All right, kitty. You're hanging on too tight. All right, there is Fields is in the gun. He's going to hand it off, and that is Khalil Herbert, who's going to get about 7,
About 8. About 8.
And the Bears are going to try to just drive and be methodical and run this clock down and kick a field goal.
John's winning! John's winning! Let's go! We all cheered. Touchdown from freaking Dobbs.
So yeah, so all you need is him not to get back on the field.
Yes.
2nd down and 2. There's Herbert gets a handoff. He's got a lane. And the Bears will get a 1st down.
Yep, they just brought up the 12-game losing streak. Take out Dobbs. Bench him. Bench him.
Yeah, no sacks, no interceptions, no fumbles from here on out.
Darren Hall in for the rest of the game.
3.66 points. That's god awful, but hey, glad you won, bro. There's a snap. Fields is back to pass. He lets it go, and it's complete. And that's more. And this clock is going to continue to tick. Yeah, I did see the hit on
punter in, yes.
PTR. Thought it was BS. 2nd down and 6. They're going to throw the wide receiver screen, and that gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage. It has not worked all day, and they keep running that play.
They still keep coming back to it.
Rex Grossman.
He only got me 1.2. No help from him also. You had a rough week, but if you can hold out, John, this would be an epic week for you to have 34 points from the quarterback on your bench.
That was a loss of 4 on that play. It's 3rd down and 10. Fields is back to pass. He's going to take off. He's going to run it. He's going to bust. He fumbles it again. Fields is going to lose the game for his team a 2nd week in a row by fumbling.
Dobbs is coming back now. Put Jared Hall in. Wait, there's a flag. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Penalty, it's declined.
Doesn't matter.
Minnesota, all they have to do.
Tom, when that TJ Hawkinson touchdown tweeted, a touchdown in this economy?
John's like, please don't get in there and turn it over.
Just hand it off. Literally just hand the ball off every play. 4 downs.
Dude, Metellus just got his helmet in on the ball.
Have I mentioned that I hate the Bears? Dude, I hate the Bears too, man. I like a couple players, but they just make me mad.
There's a lot of players I like. I just don't like
They just make me mad. Yeah, Tom said a touchdown in this economy?
All right.
1st and 10, gonna hand it off. All right, do that 3 more times.
And Chicago is not using their timeouts yet. Josh Metellus has 7 tackles and 2 forced fumbles.
Plus if they can't win, they want to take down the Packers. All right, so did the Bears use a timeout here, or is there someone injured?
No, they didn't use a timeout.
Oh, the clock's right now. It was stopped. 2nd and 10.
They're looking to get a stop. They're looking to get a 3 and out here.
And he's going to run it. He'll pick up a yard, maybe 2 this time.
Now, whoa. Man, they snuck a quick commercial in there, didn't they?
Phew.
Dude, Hawkinson's been clutch.
Dude, he's always been that guy. Even in Detroit, man. I've always loved him. It's 3rd down and 9. They're probably gonna throw it here. I think they should still run it, make them use their last timeout.
Josh Dobbs, first 8 drives, 4 interceptions.
Yeah, it's been a rough day in the office for him. It's a rough day to bet on Josh Dobbs.
A 1st down would pretty much seal the game.
All right, 3rd down and 9. Dobbs back to pass, throws a screen. It's caught by Powell.
They read it well.
And they're going to use their last timeout, so all they have left is the 2-minute warning. Come on, Bears, you can do it.
I think they should go for the field goal.
But if they miss, they give the Bears really good field position.
If I was them, I would just bait Justin Fields to run. He's a fumble machine.
I wouldn't say a fumble machine, but he does fumble here and there.
I mean, he's lost 2 fumbles today.
All right, let's see what they're going to do.
Well, they're not kicking
Greg
it.
Joseph's on the sideline, so they're going to punt.
Let him kick.
How long would it be?
43, 50, 60 yards.
I said he's made a 61. This is indoors. I'd let him kick.
McConnell does not want to take the chance.
Smart coach.
Because you're right though about the field position, because that would give them, they would only need about 20 yards to kick a field goal to win.
Dude, when they delay it, the other team should deny that.
You can.
But I don't know why they don't. They're just
I mean,
giving more
I seen
yards.
somebody decline it the other day.
But almost every time they just let them have those 5 more yards. All right, punt is up. And he's letting it bounce. It's out of bounds anyway. I would have kicked it out of bounds too.
Right around the 18, I think.
I would not let someone return it. I don't care what they do, just no Josh Dobbs.
You know, Justin Fields has not really had the ability to go downfield at all today.
It's like they don't want him to. Plus, it
Might
would
be
take
true.
9 plays and 2.5 minutes for the Bears to go 20 yards. Always that's why the defense doesn't decline that bogus. That's what I'm saying. If I was a head coach, I'd be like, no, they don't get 5 free yards because they
Fields
wanted
takes
it.
off. He's looking. He throws it. It's complete. That's a first down to Moore and more.
And more.
First down to Moore and more. 2:15 on the clock. They're going to get the 2-minute warning. They hurry up to the line. Ball is in about the same position that it was in when he turned it over the last time. And they do not get the snap off. They let it reach the 2-minute warning. Yeah, I did say more and more.
More and more.
It's going to come down to a field goal attempt at the
Are the
last
Bears actually
second.
going to win this game? I hope so, man. Just for funsies, shake up the NFC a little bit.
I'm watching this Vikings fan guy. I keep looking over at him. He's as nervous as it gets.
Bro's probably in shambles right now. I feel for him.
Are you watching that commercial? Have you seen that commercial before?
The Geico one?
The Grenville with the kids all sitting in there on the bench. It looked like the kid from Shrek that says, "Do the roar."
Yep.
Do the roar.
What's his name again? It was like Vikings Man 28 or something. What's his name? Post his link.
Minnesota Vikings Man 28.
Post his link. Yeah, post his link in the chat since you still having him up. Is anyone even awake for this game? Dude, it's been a day. Re-raid.
We've been having fun with it.
It's funny. It's a funny game to me, so I'm enjoying it because of that.
He is animated, man. This dude is on it. He looks a little happy though.
I'll go pull him up for no reason. Oh wait, I forgot what I was doing. Go to your channel. Okay, there's my channel. My chat. There's the link. Okay. Yeah. Well, John said that that's one of Tom's mods.
Oh, I got you. And there goes Fields. He's going to get out of bounds at about the 43. Oh, he's a little bit behind us. All right, here he goes again. He's shaking his head. He's not so confident. Justin Fields has 2 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter, none this season. Reeks of confidence. 2nd 5, there's the handoff. No, Fields keeps it, and he is protecting the ball this time.
Dude, he was holding on for dear life. Second half better than the first. We had a touchdown.
1:35 to go. They get a first down. They cross midfield and get into Viking territory.
I read about that contract of him being fired, but I cannot remember for the life
Back
of
to pass, looking downfield. He scrambles. He has nowhere to go. He's still rolling, looking, throws it out of bounds.
me. 3.62.
I like how they keep
crazy.
showing wide receivers that are wide open that he just can't get the ball to. All right. 1:15 to go. They need about 12 to 15 yards. Back to pass, looking down the field. He's got all the time in the world. Here comes pressure finally, and he has to throw it away again. He should be scrambling and getting outside the pocket.
I agree.
He does not look comfortable when he stays in the pocket. He needs to get out of it and run.
I know, Dave. I know. I love both of those guys, him and his brother. He went from Rodgers to Fields. Big 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Because he's going to have to kick an unrealistically long field goal if they don't get it.
They need some yards for sure. It's back to pass. Here comes pressure. He fires. It is caught over the middle, and that's more. He's inside the 20, down to the 15. He's still going, and he goes down at about the 13-yard line, and the Bears are going to probably win this game.
How are the Bears going to screw this up? How are the Bears going to screw this up?
Bench Fields right now.
Minnesota's going to call their first timeout here. The Bears. They'll miss a field goal. They're going to try to go for a touchdown now, though. Triple doink.
Wow. And he was just wide open. They were playing zone, and he just sat down in the middle of it.
How you leave that guy out of all of them alone?
DJ Moore, 11 receptions, 114 yards today. And here we go. They're just gonna take a knee.
But Minnesota gets a timeout and ices them, and then still misses on the second try.
12 men on the field for the defense. It's an automatic penalty. Just move them closer. You know what? I got to tell you right here.
Brian Flores said, come on.
First and 5.
Do you think they take a chance in running the ball with no timeouts like Denver did?
I was just sitting here saying that
they're not going to.
They're just going to knee it.
They're going to take a knee, make Minnesota use their timeouts, and then kick it.
I'm sitting there thinking about it. It's 2nd down.
They can knee it one more time, let them burn their timeout, and then. Yeah, Minnesota looks like the year before last Minnesota. That's the only difference. Last year, they won the one-score games, but the year before, they didn't.
Well, I mean, this way they can't lose the game if they burn the clock and kneel. The, the only way they can lose is if they try to make a play and they turn the ball over. So
Yep. I say take one more kneel and then run the kicker out there while the play clock's going.
yeah, but that was from 49 yards. This is going to be less than an extra point. They show it. If he'd have hit that, we wouldn't even be talking right now.
No. Do it. Take a kneel. Oh, they did it. Okay, so they're gonna run off and try to send them in. Here we go. When they miss, bro. Bro, if they miss this, I swear.
I'm just sitting there trying to think of how they can bear it up. It's either going to it could be blocked or he doinks it off the right upright.
All right, here we go. It's gonna be a 30-yard field goal attempt.
And they're going to make him wait 3, 6, 9, 8, 10, 11.
They can't even ice him.
Kicks up. It is good.
It is good. The Vikings
and every Minnesota
full start on the kick would have been classic, bro. Well, this score is so fitting for this game, though. 12-10. I'm checking in with homeboy. I'll probably smack that way. That means Dobbs is going to be trying a Hail Mary. No interception. No interception. All right, kickoff is up. He's going to return it.
Oh, he's going to try to run it.
He's going to cross the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And go down at the 35, and they'll have 5 seconds left.
I mean, I don't think they have time for 2 plays. So they've got to go for it in one.
Maybe he can Tim Boyle it. No. Tim Boyle couldn't throw it that far. I do too, Dave. I think the same. All right, 34. Dobbs back to pass.
Take off and run, Josh. Run!
And he's going to fire it over the middle to Osborne. And he's going to fumble it. And he's still going. They're going backwards. Dobbs has it now.
That's a forward pass.
Oh, he threw it forward. That's over. They're doing a pretty good job other than that forward pass. Uh-oh. The fumble.
Figure that the one person that knows how to throw the ball throws it incorrectly.
Yeah, the quarterback is the one who screwed that up if it would have went.
This game does nothing about this game feels good, does it?
What'd you say?
There's really nothing about this game that feels good.
Yeah, I agree.
It just feels dirty and wrong.
Yeah. You didn't lose any points on that, did you, John?
The best play of the night.
And the Bears, they did it. Is it over now? It is over now. Probably should have formed a convey with the quarterback right there. Everyone was spread out downfield. All 5 O-line were right there. I think they should have ran forward. The final score feels pretty good. I like it. I like it. We won this game. We the people won this game. Packers win this game big time. Now I just can't let the Chiefs can't choke to the Packers, but I'm pulling for them, man, just because of this game. If Minnesota would have won, whatever. But it's not often I feel like I need a shower after a football game. That's funny.
Yeah, this just really muddied up the NFC too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It
Because
gives the
now
Rams,
it brings teams like New Orleans.
Packers, and the Saints. I think the Rams, Packers, and Saints all are right there in the hunt. Minnesota losing, especially, and if
Yeah, you might as
Seattle,
well just say Atlanta too, because you don't know if they're going to be able to stay where they're at in the first place.
Atlanta's leading the division at 5-6. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know who's going to stay there, but it really tightened up for that last seed.
4.5 fantasy points, but that's a win. That's a dub, right?
That is the dub.
We'll take it, man. GG's, John. This one was for you. This whole game was about your quarterback getting just a few positive points.
Yeah, thanks, John. You gave us something to cheer for in this game, to be honest.
Let's go. That's a dub. A dub is a dub is a dub is a dub. It doesn't matter if it's ugly as long as you win.
Yeah. It's funny, everybody came over here to hang out with the Vikings guy after his loss.
We were all over there, I think.
Yeah, he wasn't a happy camper. He's still there.
Yeah, I figured he'd be pretty upset. Well, GG's, John and Packers fans only in this one because Packers fans don't care if they win or not right now. That's why I started off the stream saying this game really has nothing to do with the Bears, but
yeah, mostly. I tried to chat with him a little bit, but it didn't really work out. He was upset.
Shelby got her fantasy dub also. So, cheers to everybody who won this week. Wasn't me, but I won because I got this beautiful 12-10 primetime Monday night football game.
I'm with you, Sam. I think I lost by about 30, and I scored like my second most of the year.
I lost. Mine wasn't that big of a difference. Let's see.
I guess I should see how close I got.
It was 93.5 to 116.8.
Wow, that 116, that's about what I scored. See you Thursday, mostly.
Hey, mostly. See you Thursday, and we will see you definitely on Sunday night. It was very Broncos-esque.
I actually scored my most points of the season with 122.06.
122?
And I lost by 21 points.
Let me see what my high this week was. 133 in week 8? Yeah, I'm going to say 133 in week 8 was my best week.
But I've improved my roster this week, so I'm pretty good. Leo, thank you for that. 2.3K subscribers. We appreciate you all.
We did it. We made it to 2.3, inching closer to our 2.5 goal. Did I mention me and my opponent both had the running back B. Robinson? Did you have Bijan or Brian though? And who won the running back battle? That's the most important. important thing. That was certainly most certainly a game. At the end of the day, it was at least a game.
You know what? In all honesty, that game went really fast. It's only 10 after 11.
It did. It was going really fast. They tried their best in that second quarter to completely slow this thing down, but it still went pretty well. It wasn't the worst game I have ever streamed. I once streamed a Washington Cowboys game that was like 55-3, and the
At least
backup
it was
was going down.
competitive.
Yeah, this game was at least close. I don't like blowouts. I don't like blowouts at all. It's like, what's the point running? So you must have had Bijan, John, and he must have Brian because Bijan played pretty well this week. Bijan led the matchup in scoring. Yeah, that's why I figured that you had Bijan with that number. Oh, you guys, we did it. We survived the game.
Yeah. I I actually had, even though it was a bad game, it was a lot of fun tonight.
I had fun. I
I mean,
honestly like it. Bad games are bad, but when you got plenty of people to talk to, it doesn't feel that bad. Especially when it's games that, like, it's not my team or affecting my team in any way that I can just kind of vibe in it and do, whatever. So, I'm not mad. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "That game sucked. I wasted my whole night watching it," and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's probably true for a lot of people, but I had fun watching it.
you see like both these quarterbacks, they have potential. It seems like somebody really needs to fine tune the coaching on these guys because they both have a lot of potential to do really well.
Yeah, I agree. I I
I,
I I just think, like, we knew this game wasn't gonna be that good before it even started, and the only reason it didn't get flexed out was because of the playoff implications. Uh, there's other teams vested in this game, and the Bears winning helped a lot of people, honestly. So, I think that's the only reason it didn't get flexed out, but any other situation, if there wasn't a couple 8, 9, 10 seeds, on the end looking in, this game would have been a 1 o'clock game.
yeah, this felt like a 1 o'clock game for
This
sure.
game just got interesting for the standings up the last couple weeks, but we knew it was gonna be like this. This is just you don't know what to expect. Divisional games, you're gonna get 10 points or you're gonna get 50. The Bears are now 3-1 in prime time and 1-7 in all other games. That was another reason I thought the Bears could win this because they've played their better football on prime time. And the Chargers and Giants have the same number of wins, so we're all winning.
That's amazing.
And Brandon Staley is still a head coach as of 11:15 on the 27th of November,
Yeah,
2023. Bears just need primetime games. Yeah, but we don't need more primetime games with the Bears.
I'm at a loss. I
What?
keep,
What?
it's just, this has been such a, I feel, we say it every week, but it's just been such a weird week. You got head coaches being fired.
It's
Uh,
that time.
you got a bunch of players that are being cut. They cut Marcus Peters today. Uh,
Yeah, well, he hasn't done nothing this year.
he's that guy that thinks that all he has to do is try to cover. He doesn't have to tackle. And so they cut him today. It's just I expected Brandon Staley to be fired today. I think there's a lot of everybody's pretty kind of really focusing in on officiating mistakes that are being made, and a lot of people on social media are really blowing those mistakes up because they're horrible. And
The
they're
real
not
winners tonight were the Packers and Rams. Yeah.
for real. The NFC just got tight like the AFC. The end of the season's we just hit the final third of our season, and it's getting really tight.
Yeah. Every week there's going to be eyes on a lot of games. Right now, we got Thursday, which is probably not going to be the best game. I think it's the Cowboys and Seahawks. So that's whatever. But once you fast forward past that, which is an important game for the Seahawks, but I don't think it's going to be a good game. But you fast forward to Sunday early games, that Houston and Denver game, flexed down to 1 o'clock just because there weren't a lot of interesting games there. But that game is huge for both of them. Houston's right on the outside, and Denver just peeked in. And then, you've got a couple other teams. Like, next week's going to be interesting for sure. I don't know how good they're going to be. But the standings will potentially get shaken up again.
Can't wait to pick them this week.
Yeah, we'll be doing that sometime soon. I know the next time for sure you will see us face-to-face and live. We'll be on Thursday, obviously, for Thursday Night Football. And our picks will be out hopefully Wednesday, but at the latest Thursday before the game. When's your next basketball game? I know you had one yesterday.
Friday.
Friday, okay. I'll be throwing up in my mouth as I cheer for the Cowboys on Thursday night. I'm going to cheer for the Seahawks purely because they're playing the Cowboys. Someone at work not that long ago said, "Who's your favorite team?" And I said, "The Chiefs." I said, "Who's your favorite team?" And he said, "Anyone but the Cowboys." So whoever the Cowboys are playing, that's who I'm a fan of. But he's from St. Louis/Kansas City. He lived there for a long time, so thankfully he likes the Chiefs.
Oh man, I forgot to look. Did we all pick the Bears tonight?
I picked the Vikings. I told you most of my picks this week is I picked winners, but I wanted the other team to win on most of them.
Lindsay picked the Bears.
Cheers, I did horrible this week. But yeah, we'll be back Thursday live. If we think of anything or if Brandon Staley gets fired, we'll have an emergency meeting. So we can all come in here and make fun of him, laugh, and cheer. And just hang out for a while. Rooting for the Seahawks against everything I believe in. I feel that. Oh, I know, John. They're a little bit. That's like the worst part of the drive from when I go to Kansas City is once you get to St. Louis. It feels like they're close. Like you're like, oh, I'm in St. Louis. I'm almost there, and it's like forever away. But even if it's 11 a.m., well, as soon as I wake up, if it's in the morning and if it's as soon as I wake up and that's the first thing I see, I'm gonna run to this computer and we'll be here.
Hey, have a good night, Ian. Thank you very much.
Hey, Ian, appreciate you. I might play games tonight on my gaming channel. The link for that is in the description if you want to come hang out with us. I have not decided yet. I'm in a I know I listed tonight as questionable and last night was doubtful, but I'm still in the questionable. I'll know soon. I'll know soon. After I have to get off here to make that decision. And I stay up until 2 a.m. and then you don't. I said questionable. That doesn't mean yes. I only said that I was going to and didn't one time. And I felt really bad about that, but I had a downhill night. So I'm sorry. But I think we're done. We're ready to hop off here. We appreciate you all. Thanks for helping us get to 2,300 today. That's awesome. Honestly, it feels good. I appreciate you. But we're gonna hop off here. We'll for sure see you Thursday. And our picks videos will get here whenever, Wednesday or Thursday. Either way, much love. We'll see you guys in the next one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Go Chiefs. And we love you guys. See ya!
Love you guys.